This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yasan shebi o Boadu TV so enie. Na unim se ne aban Ghana aban a asoya omohwe ehomesu asem so Dr. Ya was Adutwum da no. Omo a commission 80 projects across Ghana. Omo commission 80 projects. Eno na Kevin Taylor say o we aza and NPP for money mo aza munya. Aza. Dr. was Adutwum say we are evidence based, and in fact we share educational system na we curriculum ni sa no maye no basana syllabus ni no maye textbooks ni no na enko maye basa no any FSHS or how kakra wo ho. In fact Dr. was Adutwum ayade pa ye bona baso we share infrastructure o sisi dia ma schools be even Captain Smart Krakai eno kodan chen also could you upon Kruma say, Sa commission and ya de bibia beba. Hey, Bawumia, won't be my Ghana. The Kufado be Ghana no my Utu Obama NPP. What's how to about their man Ekufado say on to us 12 years. Oh, yes, they are a canon. Kevin Taylor was all to Obama NPP. What's how to make Kufado say Ekufu J 12 years. Was no so deny say Ghana. Yahubachi and papa sika o medino wodi ensema Kevin abo boss no edozo person make nyina me person make nyina eti wodi enkwete no
aban we ba power, people are being killed, people are being manhandled anyway. Just say there's no law and order, all because they think they can kill, they can beat. It took us sema, they mishandle, they just do anything. And that parity a crack can kwasi asem na police ni we ade ba chini ebonu tu ekuna wo be blame why sa police ni we ade ba chini ekunu ye twa ne ti ato atwene a who are you going to blame? Let me tell you, do you know the number of people as police ni we how mo okromo ade we na mo hu no camera? So do you know the things he's done? And you no kwa hundreds of them in the northern region. Do you know? Jack. Now look at this calculation. Mama yanko ekyire kakra. Now before that, no, mama yenyina yentie efutuo e Ghana. Efutuo e ya de bia ehia. And Otumfo say to akasa or say don't indulge in hate speech. Asante Hene tells politicians. Then Otumfo said to akasa say politicians mamon kaka sebia sebio ebema Ghana for enya otan ama omo ho. Nana yeda say anyway futuo. Thank you very much. Now you see inflation akosro. Now inflation no October way inflation akọ 33%. Mahmoud Bawumia da hu gina so first year no inflation John Mahama eja around 15%. Bawumia etamaya de kodu 54. Eda hu 54 election ninti omso aba no mo mo sakeka still they cannot press it down. You can say inflation na nyoma aboa ayedin. Akwa we gina stage catch us say aka 16 days ko to aba mano ono Bawumia inflation da 33 nipa na on the contest no time na our power no na inflation echo lower than 15 ekire we gimi ekire we nim nyansa ekire we odwan because answer na obe select obi so ndi onim no e also hwe adwuma o maye John Mahama teso no inflation no na e below 15 yemfa ni say 15. Mahmoud Bawumia oye economist. John Mahama no economist o onye economist. Bawumia also no ejuma Bank of Ghana oye economist. Ono de onim eye senior ye hihye sikama sikasam eye papa no after 8 years eye inflation e 33%. Kwase we da wo gya onim se toma na e ma wo so gina wo se ai. It means say wono wonim nyansa wo dey take a decision because mebusa say e dey na wo gina so. Senka Bawumia enya economist. Onim anything about economy and committee here. Bawumia set 170 questions. Emma Parkwesi Emisa Alta may his soul rest in peace. Mahmoud Bawumia the president 8 years. Mahama Akachen say answer 5 questions. Ever seen the Bawumia answer? People are asking why should we You are not even supposed to think about this election. A no-brainer election. Say, uko to abama Bawumia, na se sebi wako school kakra, na se school wako eni waste. We Jimmy for. You don't think. A day na wujina so dia to aba. What are the things? What are the numbers you are looking at? A day na wujina so. Because terminal report in the sebe promote akora na say promote no. Terminal report is so Mahama inflation time na 15. Bawumia inflation time 33, I could do 54. Into a then a teacher Nika said, yeah, what born no mom ni promotino. Bawumia bon. Business. You get it? We get what I mean. As we speak now, do you know, say, Ebi Adutwum monjune ho. Say Bawumia winning election na, uni nipo be the head of economic management team. Napo. Erade Jimmy o. Wouldn't say NPP we need power, which Onyankopon kukuko was Allah in his own wisdom will never let that shit happen. Wouldn't say NPP we need power. Onyamim pengu na obonsamu femfra na ya double emfa ho enene ho. Wouldn't say NPP we need power. Enya de ebesida. It is never possible. Wouldn't say Napo and the beye the head of the economic management team. Wouldn't say it was I say Napo and the head of economic management team of Ghana and there. Which I say Ghana and Hene. These are the things you ask. Napo kwasi ampenye onwoda. Napo ultimi enka na adwini mbom kan yansa. Se Bawumia we ya ono ka so e whiskey no. Ende wadane e biscuit no. Se ono wini power Napo na ebe head economic management team. Napo ebi wa na mo check the future. Yen check future ni ntina nkwasiafo we ebu ye no. Ye was short memories. Ya adwene wo form ye refia de ntem. Ye remfia de ntem a anka obi entumi ngina won kan kire me say eye ekufu ado ka se oba besi eye America kejetia ye besi nne na na adodan ko ekufu ado kubewu eye sewia aferekura onye sa ndipanda ho dinechi eche se ye mu bi ya adwene ada ye jimi ye refia de ntem ya yese imfui ya yese nkokuo ya yese impruka ya yese eye den jot ye nya bibi di nda na ye refi ochina. Yeah, we don't check tomorrow the ABC. Now, Ebia urefinyo maybe mamenchewa debi. And before I go on to do the calculation, I want to send a message to Eye Sehiman Hene. I really like this man a lot, and I'm not going to hide that. Oyo Hene Sibio Mibuno. Oyo Hene Kesiye. I respect him, and my respect to him it cuts across. So be nim respect am woma Sehiman Hene. That person obey me the reason why. One of those chiefs for some time you don't hear anything about him. We didn't call for so we did creating what tikro enim into one of those chiefs no matter what or kasakra sometimes no say all responded to their wakakra ana adding the ding at the eye ketechie kwesi bumagama and oyo hini bia eye techiman sorry sehwifo ebuni pa sehwiman hini na de enyumbre mpesa me kan say nana ewom se obi eni wa ode ne kokromoti ana ne sabenkum ekire ne maame fie ana ne kurom kwan de AC was sehwi no nana we dem srew mane susumina so oye ohinpon ewom se untumi yi uyemade entontwene enkofa sa wa mehyem ana saa ne nsoso no sebio se yeyi penyini a na yedi jaw minim se wo ba contest wo NPP for franka so wo sehwi wo ba ne NPP ni a ende ono na contest ama NPP for wo sehwi bibia ntia se odo wo ba na wo ba ekwa akensie bibia ntia kora se wo ba gina nipem akasa me yemu ba nie we de onyatumi we ya mepe nothing. Nobody should have an issue with that, and we are humans. There's no way obey you yem and sono edi asawa shim. But you see nana the air course was safe, you know. sebio manisi sumina so and ohwa asoma meka me soma no pa nyoma bi wo ho a ekoso a nana wo de wo hu gimu a e wo sehwi eye parliamentary election mu a nana entwa yi na sebio ye nyina panyini wo efie intedrum pempenso bi anase edu emre bi na ye kasa ye soya no efise asema obi beka kire me a enye me de ana obeka kire me papa a ono so ye manhene te se wo a enye me de no mintumi ngina bedwom enka nkireo debom sebio se asem no ye ntumi ambie so kra yetumi ka eye den asem no de edem de ekoso sehwi nana senia politics ode wo ho agim senia eye nyoma bi ekoso a wo hye kire sebio oteti nipa bi e wo sehwimanim senia sebio watu wo ho asiwo se obeye nyoma adane nyoma ama nyoma afa kuti kwan bi so abedi sebio oba ewi ni eyetumi no nana emfatawo 2020 gidigidi esi sehwi wahemfie na NPP for edi ballot box ebesiye saa nyoma we nyina gopuno so mbrante te seye ne edrum pempenso bi ani eyiye ni efrise nipa nimu nyam ena sebio obi a oye panyini no yenka nanim basabasa sa wo hwe mekasa mu ene medwumadi a medi ye nipa bi a asem ba na se meka ne se ne yete se wo be hwe me asem a mekan a makata me nsam so bebre medi obuo ene ferie atare me nsam echi efrise wo ye sehwiman hene wo ye ohene kese wo ye ohene a wo se nipa bi a wo Ghana bi a edi ebuo ma wo whether nipa no wo sehwi no or ye NPP ni o or ye NDC ni o or ye DND ni o as far as say obi ete wasa so se de ebu a wo so de ma na de metuma aka ene say yi wo hu free eye amanyosem we mu sebio nipa bi a wo tata wo mo efri say wo hu ni say sebio omo pese omo so contest ema eye de oba no se oba no wo asem se oba no party edidwuma esese e wo say eye chififo to mana sebio omo nguso omuti omo beto ama no sebio nana ahini a wudi senka wendi no kura so a anka sebio sehwifo nkomatu ade so enti besrew yempese nipa bia no betia wo nana wo ye ohene kese wo ye omahene te sem papa ye wo free amanyosem de sehwifo pe impunti omo pe nipa omo pese odi omonim eba amanyosem mu e wo sehwi a omo ankasa ne bekọ abonten akoto aba amadien amasa nipa no mamo yemfa eye yetumi kakra yewo emfa kuti kwan so entiti nipa efrise abato yebeto ebekọ ahinie bebi egina ne gina debi asem na asrewa oma ne ba aduane a na wayi ne ni ato nkyɛn moma yenye impenyinsem moma yendi nipenim sempenifo moma yenjai amanyosem a sebio ahemfo te sɛ ye ne yede ye ho ahyehye ma ama nipa bi enwinwi e wo sehwiman so nana the evidence we have bibia kire say you are suppressing people e wo sehwi when it comes to a election a eba so if we say wo ba na air contest ama NPP for I respect you a lot and I respect the people of Sehwiman me found a party a nipa no wo de me de minim say obi a oye sehwini bia no mebu no na mebu sehwi hene de yete nsama yehu de ekoso sehwi no na yesrew yehu free amanyosem mu so obana bo ne ho bonden say the party NPP na bo mo moden so o ma kire sehwifo say e wo se sehwifo eto o mo so say o mo de nimdie o mo de respect ama sehwifo so ma ye input dwuma ama sehwifo say o ma sehwifo abrabo akoye ya sebio nana obi oto aba Ghana bia di mfie wotwe ne ekire e kire say de ne afi na adwuma bie say obe make that decision no mama yemfa akonwa na yete so no mama yemfa eden enimnyama yenya na entwitwi form because of politics besrew nana twe ho free sa nyoma ekobu so memfa wo ho mfrofro NPP NDC politics oba eko contest ya shira no ba mentu 90 entity nipa bi wo kronim memma nipa bi embu nipa bi wo kronim memma nipa bi enya nipa bi ho tan ene nimtia every say ye chicha betie no ana ye tete abetie no na ne cha no ebi ene de yaka ne ye yaka ma na ye fe ebi ene ye de obuo atare ho ebi ene ye hu se bebia wugina no eye bebi a eso a sebio eye de ebuo ewo ho eno ka ho na ama ya soya no na sebio na na me de me nyini ye onipa bebre organ o manyini cheme ena onipa bebre osehwia o manyini cheme sebio efutuo de enye de bia de be free panyini ho aba ebi wo so efiri nkwara ho ba yentie asema metuma ka ne se wo ye ohene kese yi wo ho free eye NPP politics a wo ye na osehwiman nim se wo ba na abo adwuma edi ne huni ama na aban ene ne party edi ebu sehwifo aye de obopem omo a sehwini a sebio na adwene ye adwuma no beto ma wo ba no mama yemfa eye yetumi entity nipa efiri se ye de ho akodom political party NPP yete na santimemu yete NPP na sehwini bi ani ho yete NPP yete no menhia e baafo akoto de yi ni sem sikati eye de NPP sehwidi hye bi ani a oyi kapre ete NPP ntinana mentina sehwiman so emfa politics ho entete wo ma party na wo bakura dom no party no sehwifo asefo omuntini ba akomponim eya amanyosem obanyansafo nana bedo bibu ne be enso yen kanasem. I'm not going to speak on this again. The next time I speak on this, I hope say it will be positive and a love message to Eyedien Sehwiman Hene. I respect you deeply. I really do respect you, and I pray that this my small advice nana ubitie no ama sehwifo nankasa take your decision for Ghana for Asante for mo te kwabre and na demonstration omasem nyina ne say omato aba oba Asante memu akwabre constituency pa ne to aba kese ma NPP enya bantama o kwabre. I think the last results I'm recording were here around 86,000 there about. Oko kwabre a onhyeda hu kuru no ekuru no yenketenkete hyehyehye wuram. Enti for some reason no yanto aba ne wie no na yedi wuram beba no na aye bebre 86,000. And kwabre for aye demonstration say oma kwan aban wei kofo ebetena so 8 years. Wamfa eye ekuma ambo asantememu anya kwan bia wa asantememu. Nanado danko ekufuado ne Bawumia so abetena so 8 years. Last year ekufuado ekọ kwabre. I think this year. Ena okotena radio so ka kire eye asantefo mo kwabre se ono no. Se omo se omo ntoma no because omeye omo kwan a omo fo mo kwasia enko. If you say already emfa no ho. Otena asantememu, otena radio so, otena ono ankasa na kondwom eka asa asem no. Yenya obia mana mbowa. In fact, ahemfo mo eye asantememu obi enu a obowa efri se eye ni aye diem eye ni aye NPP so mo ba na ekufu ade kura di atema sebio omo ma sebio ya na kura ye bedi nti eno no obi abu mfu obi akoma ma nipa dodo mo asantememu ehu ni se eye atenie president na oba asantefo na aso ba kwabrefo na aso e ka kire mo se osre omo ma ne tumi na onye omo kwan no after 8 years okoka kire omo se omo nto abama ne NPP na omo mfo mkwase anda ende kwabrefo emumbrante ne mabawa asori se aba ya to ya asantefo no emfaso bia ben na aba emfaso bia maso omo so omo fo mo adwene aba ya koti omo be kire se omo nyemmoa omo ba be to aba edi mpunti obebro mo na omo nto aba efri se obi aka kire omo se na wo nana de otoma NPP omo se omo mbebunu na omo ba ne omo nipa foforo omo ba kwa bimru no sebio omo nto aba ma party bi efri se party no eye party a efri omo krom na omo beto aba ma party a wa kire pen a all kan sem bia kire omo se obetumi abo omo ni nyina is got to do with ekwan ene akwan a ewo kwabre a ende oba santimemu a kwabre kwan pa na say enso kwabre pa na vote free homa NPP. Now you see, when it comes to politics, they be ameka kire Ghana for amutifie. So wuja wo ho a politician be bu kwasia. So politician who say onim nyansa osuro. Ohun say wagimi a obebu kwasia. and sansem will be na meka no ha na Ghana for me nuanum ni bi omo asantime mdwene say me mpa asantefo asem me tan NPP ye ye me ya o makoma mu say NPP we ehu say asantefo ni bi ama omo ho kwan na NPP ebu omo kwasea wonim say endi da miensa enanan na asensobo achi ekọ nkran ye minister eye bantemafo ne toma no okọ nkran no okọ ye den okọ commission a flyover interchange Ghana ha yaka ho asem a yenwie ye kura no asensobo achi ekọ nkran akobodwa ene ekufuado aka kire nkranfo ne Ghana fo se wei ena muhia NPP aban ekufuado ne asensobo achi mo asensobo achi or starting the politics a Jubilee House no start here yesi akoko a oban ne nano ona sibio onya eduane asidi nti ohwe asensobo achi a or starting the politics na Jubilee House that means every single day bia no re ekufuado office bantima ene asanteman mu nsem anhyeda ehia no asensobo achi abenya eye ministerial position a ene one na hwe ekwan ene ehon nsem wo so Ghana swami interchange eye ofori krom eye ekwan ene nyoma eye esiwo opepepepe a NPP for the campaign ku for the campaign ebesi nne asantini ma enkwara ana asantini ba asensobo achi atena aban mu kwabrefo ntina meka sa asem we o kwabrefo ma NPP for 80,000 votes Spintex for Tema4 oma half of that vote yakoye overpass kakraka momo kwabrefo aye 80,000 votes omutamnise no ma NPP ukọ eye den ukọ eye Accra UGMC omo mukomu Accra no oma ntam half of that vote ama NPP me say kwabrefo etam 80,000 votes hospital na esia santimema kwabrefo beko akonya yaresa sewia edahu siwo yemdie now asensobo achi konkran na okobie flyover na obaye no waba back to Bantima waba ni constituency ena yebusa asensobo achi se edien na wayama Bantimafo ne asanteman titiru Bantimafo dwumadie bempa na wedi a sebio omobetuma gina so ade ato aba ediama NPP we asantini ba akone constituency of Bantima ena oka kire eye Ghana for and then the constituency for the NPP aye e won the constituency asenso bo ache konkran ekobie interchange kakraka yenye wie bo ebodwa oni ekufuado ne koye and the asenso bo ache abakumase owie no fa aka na oba akumase yes I'm trying to get it back if we can get the other one. The team ne try san kebenya audio ni ye nanka motumi etie nsema na asenso buache kapa because the audio ne boy no but the na oka nyina ne say me bone to farm the na asenso buache ete Bantima eka nyina a kire Ghana fo nyina ne say oh since say Kufuado and Bawumia ebedi president or no be MP ewo Bantima constituency no omonya police station miensa asasobo achi free cry na oba Kumase eye Bantima na ebusa no say de na waye na waye ama eye constituency MPP ba 8 years so omoye police station miensa omoye astrotef omoye park nkwa be 9 and then Korani free school ba omo homework wi a no makogina park so mbobo wi a omo bepe no mabeda if you say omo nkonko ye masem na omo asa aye ade bi a friend library e wo Bantima eno na eye ni constituency for no pay now you understand and so debi am catch Ghana for say also who reason ti auto aba o mba no mugudechi no omo nyina wo busa omo say so omo ba yare na yare bo omo ma na astrotef no any police station no eno na beje omo ma yare ana da bi but on anytime ka say yemu bi wo ho a ya sheda na yepese ye jimi into untumi for 16 days entene tiri obi a wo jimi Oba ono wanyem bosome nkono a wawo wachema wo. Otua etwa ma ban. Watwa ma ban. Ende yare body ba na dwo obantima ne ba ne bewu. Nipa na ode ko aban mu se ombra na ombebie Sewia Hospital. Aferi Hospital. Na ne ba yare na dwo be non-du yetam to taxi ma yebetuma agye ne nkwa no. O se dabi nipa na ba ene obeye park. Sibia yemu bi ye jimi. Eni jam ka say o ma ho kwan a politician be jimi hu. Enti we reading convo na odi omosle mu say obomu dodo na jimi. These are the same people are yet Ghana ha. Edu are sometimes videos we say bo. Kejetia ene si wo no. Ye nyina enim JA Kufo be di Ghana so 8 years. Na Ashantifo ma omo kodwonso ana mbe ma hwe omase. Efiri na kejetia na nipa gum se moa. Bebi amba ba dwonso na ebi ni ho. Dwonso bia na ebi ni kejetia. Tama na Kufo ye president. Na dwonso bia ahema a omo ton ade wo kejetia. Imbesiriwa mbaaywa omo kodwonso ana omo di konko kuta omo. Na omo de akɔhye table echi na omo yi omo dross na omo adwunso egum. Saa time kejetia emma mesiriwa ebi wo efro edwam hema ahemafo se bi omo yem ka omo na so omo koye omo hu yi a na omo tam koraba kɔhye table ase e wo dwom wo kejetia na omo akoye de omo akɔne we ye ma na boys omo ton fools boys a omo koba eso aso anyoma koba na omo hwe ahema amesiriwa asantefo ade hye na omo hwe omo pele JA Kufo ko eyie ewo Kumasi nyina 8 years wanfa aso ambo form ansi kejetia John Mahama be di president 3 years ena osi kejetia ni wie no saa emana na omo kodwonso a omo dwonso konkom a emmema atwam hwe omo ageda adeja omo nigu nchanzimu wo dwom wo kejetia no ende omo wo kejetia ye wo bebi a emma akogye omo yie a ebuo wom ye wo bebi a emmema ekoye omo yie a ebuo wom saa ma yinya bebi dwonso ehohoro omo nsa ye omo yie esiesie omo se emma sima epie ebeton eduane ma nipadi kejetia John Mahama besie no omo nananom a omo ye emprewanyinsen anyenyema a omo hwe omo ma no deke ewo kejetia Mahama esi no omo kodwoma na omo de omo ma koho ende insuoto a embo omo se moa insuoto a omo hye kejetia nim insuo ba akompo nso akoko bia pempem wo kejetia omo nyomo omo ton emfo amanfo embunka omo so embiebie omo kiosk enwia omo nyama saa nyoma we nyina ekoso ema saa nipa we mu nyina eyeden fili saa nyoma we mu omo bra ekoso nanso wokɔ eye asantimemu bebi na okobusa emma na maka omo wasem akyerewi ebusa omo se na kejetia na John Mahama besie no kejetia no uhu ni sei no bebi na no aka kyerɛ
na so nsika Santa Market manye kejetia no kra no ye kra no ye ni anye hwanye ye fe
eyempe wopa o mefa nko kejetia no nye ne dia enye ne dia.
So this is anything that asensubu achi obano kasa last no ma me na oto na shop ne dia de oti ne chi no etani honest so de nyoma no nti afi woti psychological afi woti ase ba onso mu nyina o kasa na about 98% of them ye tie say and the not ma me last one chi no okas de o white no ma me na shop ne dia de o to no o white no honest so nyoma koma nkofo enti obi to ade o se abena so na fa kugya no enti se the boss no to no kasa Mahama Jimi a saa odwan na otie jero kasa Mahama Jimi. Now you are getting it. Enti it cuts deeper than you think. And anytime I just say I got 16 days. The way Jimmy and I don't business an agony. You need to understand the reason tia wo to aba asensubu achine kwabere fo aseminti na make kasa asemu achiro. Na na dan kweku fo aba ye market no he no de nsa kan ye. Obi kura po kasa otufo na kwaji loan minipa de no ton jot no. These are things I want to see. Anything last Mr. S get me the census na me fan chiro. Give me the census, Mr. P. Give me the census. Let me show you to Ghanaians. And internet. Today I can tell you emphatically, and my car same way with TV, so my entire Santifo, Otumfo eme wafa prekope. A Santifo nkwa to me for NPP ma power da never. And sometimes when we make these statements, and you're normal, and you're common, in Tiana ama when you're time, and you're time also nya. A Santifo nkwa almost me Asante in and out. They can never bring NPP to power. Eye timemufo a omo ye amanfrafo. Omo amumfri Asante ena Asantefo ni bi use omo e dey say Asante. I am telling you, this is the secret. Inti ubusa last me catch NPP say me ka say you see oye NPP penyini wo NPP mo so oye last killer ombi na no ka say Asantefo ankasa omo Asantememu ena the NPP ba power. Asantefo ankasa omo Asantememu omo the NPP ba power omo do 20%. Yeah. And in China, Bibia to Mutrim say, almost 1.7 million votes, boa. They don't. Asantifoni be no more Santimemuno. And Omaka Semia to a year among Frafuamuti Asantimemu trim. Ain't Sebio Omo Jimmy Ebi. And Sibio Omo Bino Edgeneno. Oma Fossi Ebi Edgenesa. Into one Nipaya no Mutiti Kejetia Nebo Mono. Omo Mudu Duono. Almost sebio chain na dom nine atom kofo bi so nine. So ojina me store enim na so ade nkwa de ametuko say. Me can say I can say because that is the only way they can get other tribes omo Ashanti region to at the end of the day vote a certain way Asantefo ni bi sebio omadwini nkwa echire no omo to about that way. Yeah. And it is not about the development. And international sense buache after 16 years NPP ba power omo holding on to Bantama besin there or say omo ye park. And so we shall chia a man kwa ne go omo nyina ya abatan omo wo. Nti buso omo say omo ma yare a ehe ne be gi omo nkwa. If you say John Kuma no ye deputy finance minister or yare we adwuso owu adwuso kwa so. Nti abana wo to no buso omo say omo to ne saying there's a reason. I'm sure there. It says get me Census. Thank you very much, team. And into yetna anya busa eye Asantefo NPP4 bitumi kind of boldly because we have done the research and we know for a fact to say yen nuanum Asantefo ni bi da Ghana fo ni bi omo de atro. And into na wutie omo nyina ya te say media mete say oh ye de ye te say something they hold on to because majority of some omo kano sa nipa ni bi no omo ya atro fo omo say it's a lie. So that is what some of them they have capitalized on for years. And na yen nuanom ni bi na omo ti Asantememu omo nya Asantefo no omo pempunto Asantememu no omo de sa mentality no they destroy omo ankasa ho, they destroy Asante. The destruction of Asante na Asante say na impunto mba no Asantefo ni bi and deliberately omo just say omo say obi no omo de say omo ho. Na yeden oba time and be 10 years 5 years 8 years 11 years ebe dwene park ho abra ondwene hospital ho na chese sa oba time na adwene wo fom wo Jimmy oba time a wawo a we 10 years 15 years 21 years wone wo bate ende yare ball ba won dwene bebia wo ba beda ho MP ni gina wonu ka just say my park. Now let me show you this. And into na ebusa omo say NPP ni ben de betime gina eye TV so e wo Ghana aka kire say Asantefo nko na de NPP ba power never insida. Asantefo omusa asase na omo wo. And I'm not saying this because I hate Asantefo, no. I am stating the facts. And the facts, if you don't take your time to accept the facts, what you say do atem, indi will be atem. Now this is the 2021 census ye no Ghana hanyina. Let's look at Ashanti region in Kwa. Ye koto abaka 16 days. Mo am already some beto ma endis me show the reason why. So Asantememu na wonya Asantini or some dane wonsa. Because even Asantefo ni bi kura no omo mpa Asanti ye. Na ene no bi be sikeje tia ka kire ne say ompe. Inti me am free Dagomba, near Dagomba ni, me am yes sehwini, me ya bunu ni, me am ya kroboni am ne wote no. Wona won pa de pa no adentina menso so. I need to also start thinking because so won pa de pa it means to say me kura no me no wonam no sere a wonam sere no enye sere pa. I am making you understand the basics. Now, pick 2021 census now. Yanhwe Ashanti region nkwa. Na okọ Ashanti region a akanfo mo asantimemu. Akanfo mo asantimemu omo ka me say infantefo, kowfo, bonofo, ekuapemfo. Oh, ye na e ka me say akanfo no omo ye 3.8 million. Omo no mo Ashanti region. Bonofo omo be ka asantefo ho no. Asantefo any akanfo omaka omote asantimemu no. Okay, omo ya akanfo a asantefo ka ho a omo ya 3.8 million. Now, okay dagomba fo a gadangbe fo a enkranfo a because of a jumani adade omo migrate omote asantimemu. Omo ya 59,000, almost 60,000. We enyame na you we the National Census Commission said den ye kan Ghana nyina no bibia ehu so obi ate no me kire adekudie ntia wote de wote o wasum no adekudie ntia NPP fo omaka bibia tum tirim say Ashanti region na ye NPP stronghold omaka bibia tum tis almost 1.7 million vote omo boa omo ni sa number no and 2024 ebe manifest ma Ghana fo emu say Ashanti region NPP entumi ntira 1.3 million e Ashanti region never. They will even struggle to get 1.3 million. Now, Oko asantimemu awonafo mo to omo ye almost 200,000. Awonafo mo te asantimemu. Omo nya asantefo nya akamfo. Omo ye almost 200,000, 187,000. Remember, idea we in 2021 until 2024, it means the numbers na kosro. Guan for amotia santimemu 53,000. Gama for amotia santimemu 200,000. Omonya kamfo, omonya santifo. Ekosro. Eye dagbani for which is dagomba for amotia santimemu almost 700,000. Dagomba for gwa omowa santimemu almost 700,000. Now oba eye mole dagbani grusi for almost 130,000. It's sure reality no. Mandi for eye almost 143,000. And other ethnic groups in Kitibia numbers is almost about 90,000 and 85,000. Now, Shadie. This is enti eka akamfo a se eka se asantememu akamfo a muti asantememu ni asantefo to a asantefo bonofo adansefo twefo yewo asenfo yewo fantefo ekuapemfo achimfo akwemufo kowufo sehwifo awowinfo enzemafo ene ahantafo saa nipa we nyina na ka asantefo homa Oba Ashanti region account for 3.8 million. But Sanko for we nyina no omo ye amanfrafo omo nyina betra Asante. Omo de omo number ne beka Asante ho Asante region okwa as count for 3.8 million. Inti yamfa ne say Sanko for amebbo omo nyina yi. Uyi account for omo come say ahanta Asante bono bono adanse twefo asene fante ekuapem achem akwemu kowu sewi awem and azma any ahanta yamfa is 3.8 million we 3.8 million we yamfa mu half emasankofo no because say omoya 1 2 3 4 5 omoya 10 kwana say mo bia 100,000 basic number and 50,000 cry it is going to be more than that. Now, yamfa even 1 million Emma sa akamfo we nyina o maka wa santimemu. Na yamfa 2 million votes nyina ma asantefo. 2 million population aka no. Yamfa sa 2 million nyina ma asantefo. Now listen. Say yekoto aba da goma for 670,000. Ye wo 204 ho. Yamfa ne say asantefo a omo 2 million nyina to aba. Your rejected ballot. you were a man for and show up on election day. This is what I'm telling you. I idea end to me sit that. Now, sir, 2 million out of 3.8 million. No, see the 2 million Ashantifo okay registered voters are. And that's all there. You have 3.8. No, you have 800,000 in my account for Maka. You have 3 million in your Ashantifo in and out. Now you have 880 na aka ni nyinama akamfo na omaka Ashantifo hu ewo Ashanti region. Enti yakoto aba ne the 3 million na Ashanti region Ashantifo nko a you say 800,000 aka na akamfo omaka. Now the number of registered voters in the Ashanti region say 3 million pepepe. You say enkwara ne mrewa ne or toddlers nyane de o mafra no eye enkwara emrewa inti sesia no yenyi nkwara ene omo encross 18 omo beto aba yenyi eno so 1 million in free aka 2 million yen kan say 2 million ye registered voters are omo betumi ato aba wa Ashanti region. Now busa ho say sa Dagomba for Guan for 200, Dagomba 600, Grusi 129, and Mandi for na Omakano. Abani Yinano, so Omaka say Ashantifo almost split it with other party. One choice Ashanti region, only to 1.7 million. No way. And this I have been very charitable. My sister numbers now Ashantifo. And he say, catch will say Ashantifo no. Omo dada mo akamfo ne bi any titru Dagomba for omo use mu bi se moa e de say omo kuro every say Ashantifo ne bi omo ndwene mpuntuo ho enitina omo ntumi nye bold enka say Asante na the NPP ba power every say Dagomba for na the NPP ba power akamfo na omaka no hunterfo a omo ti Asante memu grusifo kowfo Nzimafo, Mfantifo, Sehifo, Kowfo, omo ye akamfo na omo be support omo asantimemu a omo ka bibia to omo tirim se wo ya asantini. Inti when you look at the map nankasa and when you look at our election numbers now, you can see clearly say Uba Ashanti region a total rip-off, a rigging. Every number uno Ashanti region ever say 1.74 Ashanti NPP omo boa. I can tell you on authority. Say the 2 million votes. Omo ye below the 3 million votes ma Ashanti for nkwa. Near you 1 million from omo ye below 18 years. Na omo makanya 2 million. Omo ye registered voters omo to aba. Obeso ka chem say Ashantifo mo Ashanti region nyina beto ma NPP. No. Now you are seeing the reality. A hona reggae neba. A hona mo use akamfo no maka. A hona mo ma akamfo no maka ni so mo jimi. A hona mo di use ntafo no Dagomba fo no. Into busa Ashantifo so said Dagomba for there ye see Dagomba hene wa Asante memu because ohia Dagomba ni na use ni sa aboa. Because there's nowhere the 2 million votes, no, we are registered voters in our Ashanti region will vote for NPP Nkwa Abra Obin Tuma another party. In case of Tumpuma NDC. So it means say akoto about Ashanti region. Now so we catch us say in Ashanti region NPP nya 1.7 million or boa tigum. But as some way you know me come wa akwesi baby me besa me kire wo say the NPP no any Ashantifo be any per the video na the chiro no you can see clearly say they are using other tribes to destroy themselves and to destroy other people. Ashantifo be Ashantifo be no they are using other account tribes and they say Ghana omo nya omaje so beto aba apempuntio de omo ye ne say other tribes no omo to Asantememu no omo daada omo kato omo tirim say to sibia ye to no hwe sa akan tribes amekache onyina so omo dane omo nsa NPP will not get more than 1.2 million votes in the Ashanti region. I'm telling you. Into map no Now you see how the whole thing works. Regional breakdown of provisional voter register. This is how it is going to be. In Tuba region, now you see the map. When a easy map, no, Abana Yakotuno, the region biano, numbers will be free banye. On say Oba Ashanti region a 3.295 million people and a few on Tuaba. Inti Yamfan say Asante Fuanka so more Ashanti region. No. Omunkwa 3 million Ashanti region. 2 million and a 1.2 na can other tribes. How can NPP tell me so we now 1.7 million Ashanti region? Or better me say none of these people who voted for the other parties. When I was say how the rigging starts. It is all share a year numbers now and nutina almost 80% to Ashanti region because in Krobi to Sakwabre, in Krasene Dawson, in Kronkitin Kitchen Dawson, a Honomuya Abana etitigum. It is our how many police stations? Bare 40. And now 40,000. How many police stations? So ultimately 10 good police stations that will blow to Abano. So what's the deal? It is only the Ashanti region that since say to Aba, omu vote people who show up to vote and timber from that. It is always up. So Oko constituency from 1996. Nipa no to Aba or omu 70%. Every election is 70%. Ask yourself why. Announced the year. When you go to your constituencies and police stations, omu sibia omu appears omu to Abano. It never drops. It never drops because omu plotting number be at what that a default. And no nobody BT Ghana for, BT NDC for. Into uko ebiti sa kwabre. Every day biano omu nipa omu show up about 80%. Because they have a strategy. The strategy is that they have plotted the number there, and one day they be grow. Into only in the Ashanti region, the people who appear to vote on election day, it never drops. It never does that because a strategy, because that is how they rig. Okay, what was Ashanti region? 3.25 million, Western region 1.2 million, Central region 1.7 million, Greater Accra region 3.7 million. A Greater Accra region kwane voting population in Ashanti region, but also Greater Accra region now share the vote partner. You could see say there's some reason in it because we share the difference between NPP and NDC over the years. The numbers have always been decent enough. So we be a simple maybe a 2%, 3%, 4%. But when it comes to the Ashanti region, it is always the same. The reason is that Oma can't trim. The reason is that Oma creating impression that to trim and internet and Oma start taking Ashanti region will give NPP 85% because Oma constituencies in the police stations no. So nipa 10 kwara to about they will record it as 70%. Inti a down trim said the rig, you know, that is how Kwabre they don't have the 80,000 numbers from they don't have it. Okay? When you pull the plugs now you almost saw Kwabre almost to mean 80,000. Bantama they will never get that number. But I'm creating impression to the patrim. And me, where I'm focusing on, where they are using other tribes to fool Ghana for. At the end of the day, Asantifoni bin pempuntio, and Omodada can phone be some Mudia Nianum, Omoje power, no de air 2 minutes come in shia. Ye Napo, say Oya running mate. Yam fan upon cochia on Hinibia and Panahon Toma. Yadi Napo ba a utu for Nkwaho. And a castle 2 for blessing dear and one no. I can find him for a Cassio Morgan in NPP catch him so omudia omunye necessary. And so Osha I can fall less now. A hunter for it santimim omo to abamomo. Say you for it santimim omo to abamomo. Co for it santimim omo to abamomo. Bonofono air to abamomo. Fantifo air to aba. A same form to aba. A chim for co for a yes say you for a win for. Enzema for a hand omunyina tia santimem na eto aba. Se NPP gi tumi a no maka kire akanfo no maka nsem kwasia. Ade eye kotokodia na eye kotokodia. Eni tina wotie omuka semu a when they win power, the party's headquarters becomes Mensia. But who steady power no mu win here na? Eya kanfo na oma ka no support the more Ashanti region and the more numbers. Say akanfo na omo Asante memu ka kire omo say okay, me so be free Western region, me ahantani, me pempuntio, and this na ye Western region, ye habo no ma ye intimato etia NPP wa Asante memu. Say na be ya NDC beba na omako bie eye Western region, eye port na afanipa ho a otia Asante memu obeto etia NPP. There will be a change. So bunini na owa Asante memu na Asantefo aka to the team say wo de oya kanni enso tumi ba dia de opera de pa kokotoko no yendi na bro ye de ko menhia no saa bunini ni ka se mehwe me krom buno na mehwe eye de wo ho eye mpuntudwuma wo ho na me de me wan kasa toto ho a me hu ni se NDC dwuma mo di no me pese mo to aso no tena Asante memu to tia MPP a the MPP will collapse because saa akanfo we nyina omote Asante memu no omoto abama MPP because omodwen se omo ka Asante ho omodwen se omoto abana ma MPP a MPP di mpunto be ko omkurom enti dagomba ni ɔte ɛyɛ Asante memu a na ɔto ama MPP a Asante na ka kyɛn se yɛ wo ha wo yɛ dagomba ni enso yɛ Asante ni toma MPP enso kɔ ni kurom ɛwɔ ɛyɛ siremu a hospital kura ni nua ba benya akɔ bi ni wɔ hospital ɛwɔ siremu na yɛ NDC ne siye enti sɛ dagomba fo no ɛho ba ɔmo ho so ka se okay sesi a yeso yebeto aba party bi adi mpunti obekɔ ekuru beto ama no na dagomba fo mo asa wase ni Ashanti region eyo ma nso mo dane omo nsa omo pese omo toma NDC every say NDC akosi hospital NDC akosi school NDC say obema omo ma no akɔ tertiary education mu free NDC say obebie women's bank NDC say oba be betwa betting tax NDC say obe create adwuma say dagomba fo 80% dane omo nsa MPP egu eno tina de bia no omo sa na omo keka omo ba omo nche oh mo bonofo de mo ye nuanom o infantefo o wi os infantini aboa me nkasa Asantefo ni nyina omo sa suban na me kire omo the way a omo use mu akamfo amaka titru omo nya akamfo omo ya dagombafo Asantefo ni be that is how they use them in this how share a census na it will clearly tell you say that number they free Ashanti region by say 1.7 million it is not true anytime we busa MPP for who is a man enough to tell us to say MPP Asantefo nkwan na the MPP ba power ebi ni ho because omni numbers no but unim Asantefo ni bi ebu akamfo ni bi kwase etia omu bu omu kwase buo omu use akamfo ni bi na agi tumi na omu di nkwase asem akamfo dodo ti Asantememu etoma MPP efiri se ye nim Asantefo ni bi ka kire omu semu ye nuanom mo de mo kan ye ho ye di mpuntiomba enso mpuntioba ebi nduru bono ebi nduru nzima ebi nduru eye den infantikrom ebi ndu asen ye gitumi na na betena menhia na ye ka kire akamfo makasa omo ye mmoa ende Asantini ba tumi gina ono edi domani atem adentira ohun ne ho se oye nipa chen domani enso ababo abato time duru a o se domafo ye nuanom because ohia tumi because ohun se we nya bununi we nya domani we nya asini nya mfantiri kwase ampanyi bi ato amana ne MPP no ene ahoho na onya no saa tumi na be free nsa 90% of omo to aba wa Asantememu ya Asantefo omumu dodo no omo to aba because of impuntuo omo to aba because ebema eyedien sebio omo eyedien tribe no enye nimunyam that is why they vote in this way dagomba ni we are sinni we are mfantini we are kowni we are sehwini we are nzimani na uti Asantememu dwene say Asantefo ni bi catch us atoma MPP because omo do wa omo use say we are slave titru mini anom ntafo titru tanini ayewu na Asantememu no na adwene ye se oya Asantini enti de etu ni nua ewo eye de ni krom ewo dagbon de etu ni nua ewo ni krom wo yendi de etu ni nua ewo ni krom oboko no odwen se omo de omo nya Ghana fo mo gimi ye de ti Asantememu enso ni wura fi a embre bi beba ka chense wotani aboa ko krom ne maame eti di krom ni wura fi se ne maame hia hospital not ti Asantememu to abama MPP a it has not even built hospital for their own people. I am breaking down and I'm using these facts to prove to you, say, abato na moto na eye kutia voting style eno moto. Asantefo ni bi omoto ekutia voting ye to ekutia me yen to aba na manfo hu say ye no ye na ye party aba power. It is not about the betterment and menkasa santifo nyina me say asantifo ni bi. That is the mentality. Then obitumi mensia sorry kejetia esa di mahama atem then obitumi kasa if you say abana ought no or to ekutia ba enya impuntu aba enya aba ebeme ye bie sewia enya aba ebeme ye bie kumewu enya aba ebeme ye bie den afari enya aba edi impuntu beba manipa ho atono eye ekutia ba me to aba tie ekutia nti majority of Bawumia santifo no abana omoto no eye ekutia nti no omoto nana champon nyom aba eye ekutia nyom ekutia ba eno omoto pepe de pempen pepe de pempen pepe na nkebe na yo ya aba no moto nti mo akanfo na mo wa santimemu no asantifo ni bi ne to na nkebe den ena mo so mo refi mo ho ena mo di na nkebe den fo ho echi ena mo to ekutia ba nti mo hwe mo chi a nti bunini no otu na chi otu na ni hwe na nchi a bibia ni buno de obia ya ndis na yeye school esi wa ya ndis na yeye e-blog ya ndis na yeye enso asantini ka yeso be man wo de to ekutia no nti na champon aba na omoto no. I know you don't like me, but the facts are the facts. Me kasa kire Ghana fo a omote Ghana bibia titiri asantimemu Ghana fo da gomba fo da Ghana fo akamfo a ye nuanom asantifo de bi use me say mo ye moa because o ti asantini ba o ti kejetia insuo to a ebi nka no se bi okogya ne nan otumi gya ne nan otumi dwunso o baby papa esa tumi ka kire nipa na o si kejetia nse onye nipa na sa nipa na o de weni ato no so a oni eye emoa papa bia na adwene pa mawo. This is not got to do with asantifo mpeni pasem. This is strictly politics. Asantifo do nipa, but this is politics. When it comes to politics, asantifo do nipa. Asanti do nipa, asanti ji ahoho. Eba politics a asanti do nipa, asanti use nipa. Aya sometimes mumu bi mama adwene nya adwuma. Oh, say when you start to get straight, I'm so you're tribal politics. No, the fact's natural. Even if it is tribal politics, is it a lie? It is not. Even if this is tribal politics plays a role in our politics. A tribe in Ghana Krona say abedruha. And can you tribal and can Mahama to me see kejetia na obit catch and seteni abua with the sika or two for a koji loan. A tribe in So me, I'm not scared to tell you, say, tribal politics, that Abedruha. Why do I scare? Why am I scared to tell you, say, a tribe in Abedruha? It is tribalism. Yimu and the Abedruha. And more santifona mudin kain. Mumubino, mujituma, and yen you bet much chikruno. It me, I get happy when he says I'm doing tribal politics. Because tribal politics near katakatasono, and I'm a krona say. Now, can you tribal politics, sir? Then I buy basso, now hospital, regional hospital, munisi ukrum. Abani ya party nti untumi nka ho asem enya tribe na ejimi yemu bia den de hwese sewia ensi won pro na ye de yenidi mahama echi se mahama aden na oba den na kume eye afarisi wo pro na utumi de wenidi mahama echi se obeye den den na uti kejetia wadwuma ekoso a insombo ewianso ekese mahama beye den na we bonia ye we tribal we yimu we nipa bia we bonsam wadwene mu nte we nipa bonini ondwene unia ho we nipa bia we pesami nkuminya we dwa obodam. I am showing you with facts. Memaka, you can choose to vote for who you want to vote for. It will not stop me from what I'm doing. And there, you can do what, because I've got nothing to lose. Memaka, I have got nothing to lose. 80% of Muamudi Gokejitiam was Kachemo. I have nothing to lose. Yeah. Musika Bobosu Anu. Musika will investment in me. And it will live forever for my kids to enjoy. 90% of Muam Wokejitiam was Kachemo. So I don't care what you think. I want the best for you. Yes. It is a upesa ubwa ubiewa kum no abiewa adwunu etie no kure no. Ye nia nuanoma santifo ni bi. eba nipa omoji ahoho asantefo omoji ahoho pa ene de untumi nji mfiri asantefo ho ene de o ka se asantefo enji ahoho a na omunye ni papa na wo nye ni papa me say asantefo ji ahoho eba politics a asantefo ni bi ya bro eba politics a asantefo no edi ahoho abro. I'm telling you enti ene won tiase a so wantumi break we down na wa adwene wo fom so wo ji ahoho pa ahoho a enkyere se eba politics a da ahoho no na ahoho no enye ade a emwa no ene ni bebia ofri eba sa na obre ni su o pese ahoho no ye den oye wako a enu ntina ye te Ghana sisia no ye kase ye ba bebie eye indwuma 24-hour economy ni a na eye ye nuanom asantefo ni bi mpe because say ko sirem na mahama ko bie companies na so mu ye adwuma hwan na eba be so asantini nioma eni tina de bia no say NDC ba bibi ti say sada was supposed to stop that migration entafo free sirem ebe so ye ne akamfo asantefo nioma se Bawumia ba no sankonim nyansa obeto sada na o change di no anko be block migration no enye na nse kwase ampanyi so akosi training center makaya yefo won kran what ho asem biem na o pesa wo stop kaya yefo ana entafo nkwara se omomma eye down ha na ye use omo enrepo omo ade na nkosi school no osirem kwasea wabesi no enkran. This is what I'm telling you. Enti yemu bi akanfo titira asantefo no yem percent afo no be koso because when the development upstairs asante economy ni be gu. They say the development basroa Ashanti region will be the first to be affected. Ebegu flat. Say esro ye ya Asantiman begu. Asantiman ejina ne naso because of entafo a omfiri soro hoba from ha. Na when ni be na mbra na meso aso onyoma ma wo. Da be na wo kejetia ko hu say nkran ni so aso obi nyoma. Wa ko kejetia ko hu say mfantini bi so aso onyoma say ye mfantifo group so aso onyoma unhu bi. Inti debia ne ye percentafo ne ba debia ne ye percentafo ne ba obi o ye na nso be stop side ne bia obey atamfo enintina NPP for gangitia John Mahama because John Mahama had an idea that to stop this migration to the south entafo abeda ne mwa ye use omo so aso anyoma no he started with sada and ye cut John Mahama out ye creating sembi to ni patrim ye can John Mahama honsem ye good John Mahama ndimase if we say John Mahama stop it entafo nkwara na omo beso aso enyoma na asante begu because asante hia kwa ema asante abe this year. Let's get this straight. What's your problem? Meba Ghana meba asante memu me feel her rough want me stop me meba ma be chia nana mebu me mu oh nana ode ne sabeto me so den chen hene obeka me hira wo da aya bobra yi nana obeka kire me otumfo do me enti no stop me from telling Asanteman the truth. No me meba Ghana meba me nhia be hia nana mebu me mu ase nana be hira me nana nie ai wo untumi nko me nhia me metuma ko me nhia bra once ne tie nyansa we dwa o pre mempre me tu eye akamfo ne dagombafo ne fu mom yandwene Ghana ne epese ye kikire no o se ye de impuntu okofie ubetuma tena Ashanti region ato aba me ye de impuntu akoda dagombafo krom o ya dagbani ni a ubetuma ato aba ye de impuntu obekọ krom mutuma NDC obeye bibi wo krom de waya ama asantefo no obeye bi ama wo sa o ya hunani na wa Ashanti region a utu ama NDC a o de impuntu obekọ krom sa o ya mfantini a wababa be see a commander sugar factory waba abesi fishing harbors wabesi schools so we mfantini na oti asantememu a ututia NPP a NDC for the mpunto beko ukrom into bi catch so mfantini abo na fa obaga unim so ukrom adwuma wo ho ya mfantifo bebra moti asantememu munye adwuma send the commander sugar factory miensa na wo mfantimemu anka obetu asantememu akọ ukrom to waba ya de mpunto beko ukrom send be ya yeso kwasea kasa wufuru krom na obetre obi krom a wotuma ko krom akoye adwuma abọ bra oba abrochire ankofo ntunkom kofo krom oba abrochire a enkofo ntunkom kofo krom adwuma na de nkofo kofo krom oba America so obi a billionaire wa Texas. So be a billionaire or Washington or to Washington. Or be a billionaire. 90% of billionaires in America, they live where they grew up because they believe say they should impact the people there. And the Ghana, obinya sika okumasi not in crime. Obi da gomba ni wenye sika twom obetuma koye fu akese e wo srem cattle farm not to Kumasi edit store no. Owi obeka so wo ye tani like bogus in komo ye di no demo eni ti ye di na bontina na manfo bi bu ofu kwan ubu ofu wan ubu ofu me sama eden sama ka kire akamfo maka se asantefo eba politics eba abatwa omu hu akamfo no maka ne se omagimi asoma meka no ne ntro ne de yin bonofo started to aba e wasantememu e support asantefo e de na NPP ayo bonumemu sehwifo e de na NPP ayo no sehwimemu infantefo e de na NPP ayo no infantememu eye awonafo e de na NPP ayo na awonamemu eba eye de ahantafo e de na NPP ayo no ahantemu ya de America see Western region ahanta ya tama besi Kumasi abana woto ye no emfaso be na ukromfo nyaaye eno na meka inti wa santimemu a ubetuma to abasa ahantani ama NDC na wa build eye ukuro no efise wa ye bi mo wehu pen na do danko Akufo de Bawumia betra Ghana so 8 years Akufo de entumi nya bibia wa hantamemu or the statue na akwesi wo inti so ti Kumasi na ose oye MPP otuma NDC a obaka bi adwuma wo ukrom. You don't need to move, you need to be smart. Iti omwa sebi omo ya santifoni bi na ya kan sem we no makoma aba no because they know the truth. Omo say no kra na meka no. They don't want some other people to see the light. Titru entafo. Enitina Samira Bawumia otumi begina abontene na we gu mayafi na we gu bibia na osu adan a oso we fulani nkofo bi didi na tam nti amfa tumi ma no na the same time ni kunu kromfo mampurusifo bi eku kusasifo Samira Bawumia na nte Ghana ha onka kusasifo a yeku omo ho asem emfa no ho Samira Bawumia ono na hye fulani fo ni bi echi ma me kan kiro ye wo fulani fo papa omo Ghana omo aboa Ghana akekere Ghana. There is a group of fulani fo Ghana ha Samira na hye omochi na omo saying fo wo sehwini ade bonomemu Samira munim. Have they spoken about it? No. Na Samira na okaso we fulani no for the past 8 years obey fulani the second lady there na why ama fulani community wo Ghana e there no betune ne sesi so and or the pile ko jino monim esu say ai me fulani me say Samira na we fulani no on kire me ade ba ko mienu miensa why ama fulani fuo e wo Ghana obetune ne sesi ni bo say me bedi second lady 8 years no we na ma ama fulani fuo girl no abodam or yet tribal religious politics. Omo say any Ghana for be a Jimmy. Aka 16 days now got to aba. Adewe nke betumi esi okejetia. Ebetumi esi ewo Techiman. Ebetumi esi ewo La Paz, ebetumi esi ewo Accra Central. Ebesi nne. Omo a enam omo so ema nipa ewuye. Deliberate mistake. Samuel Abujinapo and the Oye Minister Lands police for your investigations report from some fanchiro sanko for we catch us a suffer to me ma omo. We have not gotten to the bottom of this matter. Almost diamonds a diamond sebia momunti problem where you refi samati. So refi you have forgotten no accountability. Now Bawumia be the president. We are sure about Bawumia be investigations into this. Obey insist say Samuel Abujinapo any document nimra. Na ye hu nipa or the dynamite ekoku Ghana for. Now the Danko Akufo has not spoken about it. Or say or charge a company no $5 million away. I keep telling you Ghana for. Technically, I come obey 15 days. This is not a time for me to be advising anybody. It's up to you. NPP for whom some way Jimmy fear the. That is my biggest problem. You people forget so easily. And into na to me capitalize it. Na and the Bawumia to me gina stage, NPP for to me a campaign or Ghana. Chairman want to me gina stage, and me to me tina Ghana manipa di Bawumia chi. Hey, sasem way, sasem way. The Kenyan coupon was through. Say I'm caught to the bottom and find people in jail. It be so kejetia. Hey, la. Oh, say sometimes okay, same here. We begin say, "Oh, tiny pakubi." Yeah, wait, a hunter is you, and you see the people who committed this crime. A bind way, I shall your mono. They will commit it again. Maybe the next time, no more be another mining site. Ewa santimemu. Maybe a yedia kosidei. Maybe another driver and say, "Oh, siya kopedi aniedi." Na ebia nipa na or chichikele wele wono. Sa de we guka ni ma ye nim. These are the realities. Men kasa me time obi. Ebetume si Accra Central. Driver ne be parke. Obega so kopedi aniedi. Obi chi bibi wo ho. Obi the okada be bom. This is the reality. Enti abandi wo so 8 years. Na opese wo refi sa de we. Vice President the person wo refi. Now the to me manner, what do you think is going to happen to you? Omo wu apiate, omo sorry anopa bompa ye kire onyankopon na nkremufuo wom. Na e Christopher wom, ye won kofo no omo bompa ya ma omampanyini. So omampanyini ni enhwe oman ni so yie. I'm telling you. Na wa sofo a na omo ya akwankire e de omo defo omo yefuna to e bompa ya ma omampanyini ekufuado. Se onkyekire man ni ye won kwara. Omo te se memma ano mudi agro bobo ama pon school aba ye won kwara ye abatan ano munyam. Till date this government has failed to seek justice for these people. And we sit in Ghana today. Now you trivialize the politics, the part which is accountability. You are twatching. And what are we doing? We are insulting and inciting people against people because you empower myself. The reality is what I've spilled here. After 15 days, no kotoaba. We fear dientem. Ebi betuma ato. Ebi betuma ato ochina. If I say question, oh, you say dynamite na explode war apiate no. That was the last dynamite I transported through Ghana. No. Do you think? And as I know what you say, dynamite na eku nipa we no. And then the last dynamite a far Ghana as a so-called mining area. No. Guys, you people should be very careful as a nation. 15 days. A bit must a lot in your life. So how about I'm going to the 7th December? A bit me change everything. Election has consequences. The typical example na media chero no. E den the tina kroma ade we to me see. Na president, vice president, chief of staff, IGP, Iyoko, national security. Ebesine, we have not cited the report. Why the D sa boni we ku Ghana for e wia kete e twa to Ghana for ebesine. Na kwasia gichide we gina stage sa asem papa bia na obi to boni tributu a ekufuado ene Bawumia omo chen sankofo we. Kwasia we, he has been given the authority to protect you and I, to protect us from such harm. Kwasia we atoma enkwara no more future. None of them went through this. Bawumia Matinkind, none of them. Na original stage is sa asem papa bi otina obi emane ne yere ashe. You need to get to the bottom of it or say no. Abodam. Are we insane? Are we mad? I don't know ready to be fair there we your bad time. Oh yeah, our for oh yeah papa, oh yeah boy, oh yeah girl. How do you forget this? We are nurse, we are doctor, we are engineer, we are Ghanaian. How do you forget this? How do you just forget? No. And then now we need pa. Now, Now, yet Chrome ha. Calculation. Yeah, the real room. We are mixing it up. Team, are you with me? All right, guys. Guys, you get it. Yeah, I'll say it's serious. The NPP is bad news. Mama NPP for who you say Jimmy. No, don't do that. Don't just forget easily. Hey, yeah, to Chroma. Ekufuado Keta seaport. Also, I could be a port or Keta. Listen, ne. You be a so dano. Port be any ho. City here. There is no seaport. The Keta seaport does not exist. While appointing the Pabaya 4, you have paid them for 8 years. Revi, for 8 years, he has appointed a director, a deputy, as human resource manager, but there's no port. There's no seaport. And these people willingly are taking salaries every month. Majority of you have forgotten the Keta seaport. 8 good years. Now when you are on any kwasi bi say me MPP ni. When you are on any ba. Anka seaport we ye dwuma anka ni nua benye dwuma ye. Anka ne ba benye dwuma ye. Uhu ahunani kwasia or say me MPP ni. Sometimes you ask yourself, say, ye nipa na say ye dying. We have forgotten all these things. And internet the Bawumia to begin stage. And internet and the Mamechro. That is why today Bawumia and MPP4 they are devising a plan. Omu ye say ye Jimmy. And I understand them. I understand where they are coming from. Because you see, Omu ready ye who say ye refia the entem and ye say Jimmy. Because on him and the NPP4 has started. Almost started strategy B. Almost started air catcher Ghana for NDC for Baby Free SHS. Inti Adebia on person the two system nim Abra on one kasa nim se enye no kre. And I was very, very disappointed. I was disappointed because I expect some people they have read wide. They should be intelligent enough. And you see in Ghana, your uncle phobia my imagine some politics, but we are deadly dangerous people we are more politics than we on the streets. And those are the people who are helping politicians to destroy us. And you see, we have been able to, we gave these people too much room, making them think, say, oh, they are academicians, they are intelligent, and that whatever they are doing is to the benefit of the nation. No. Majority of them, how we see them or how we have been seeing them, we have to limit it because most of them are doing politics undertone. They are rather misleading a lot of Ghanaians, knowing the truth, especially Obia or Tradie, Obia or say, only the Onimuma, Obia or no Onim facts, no Obia, he can define what review is and what cancel is. So Obia Obetime defining what review is and what cancel is. Obetime share the distinction between the two. Na sani pano etigana catcher will say or kasa about cancellation of free SHS. Sani pano a diabolic or a dangerous. And I saw the story. This is the boss of Ashesi or Ashesi University. Sorry. This man, onena Ashesi no dia university no Ghana no. He was the one Bawumia was tipping to become his running mate. This guy, Patrick Eeii, Tamana Bawumia epe running mate no. Sa kwa wei enananka Bawumia pesa ofan se running mate. Now we expect this guy what to be a university say or intelligent enough and he has read enough to understand or know the difference between review and cancellation. And since he said the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, can free SHS and I say senior high school no, there has never been a day any government in our history through a document or through a statement say they will cancel education, tertiary education, or free SHS. No government, and there's no evidence to that. As you see these people, these are the most dangerous people in Ghana. And I'll say, dismantling free SHS not an option. But the question here is, you have read more than I've read. You are saying you are intelligent than myself. You are saying you have been to school. You are more wiser. You have even opened a university. Where in our history did anybody say they are going to cancel free SHS? Where in our history did any politician in Ghana, a Gina platform, say, I want to cancel free SHS? Where? This is the politics they do. These are the people destroying this nation. And they come in this kind of clothing, making you think, say, they have red, white. Basic intelligence they don't have. Their interest is serving their colleague politicians. These people know, and they know for a fact. Who read this story now? Patrick Eeii Jr., the president and founder of Ashantis University, has expressed strong opposition to the potential cancellation of the free SHS senior high school. He's a madman. Where from the potential cancellation? Who in your foolish dream told you that they are going to cancel free SHS? These are the stupid political insects I talk about. Or people can say, hey, Kevin, your words are strong. He's foolish. Because he's adding to that notion and propaganda in the system. Say somebody wants to cancel free SHS, you don't even have that conversation, because there's been a conversation of review, which definitely is not cancellation. And no politician has stood on any platform to say or Baba free SHS. So we believe, say, you've read why that wouldn't mean answer. No. Why do you even bring up the conversation that there is a potential cancellation? You are mad. And they hide behind stupid glasses and some dirty clothing and making people think, say, why I'm going university away Jimmy. Now I'm going university and Yanko Ponyansa or the man so mean to me Louisiana. So I'm going university or Yanko Ponyansa or the man. Oko China, any person who go university, they are living better than you fools with academic credentials. Who in Ghana at any point said there is even an iota of idea be say obi person or cancel free SHS for a foolish man like you? Yeah, because more in some more canon, it goes down to destroy lives. You people are dangerous people. I have no respect for you people. Where is the potential cancellation? Who has actually brought that issue up? Where? Which documentation? Which facts? Again, I would just work some way. What is school to me come with him? And I'm not Ghana na. Much as and Kwasiasama most say Ghana. The conversation has been straightforward from day one. From the time he be a constitution way, a short constitution way, till the time John Mahama decided to say he's going to go by the constitution and implement free SHS progressively. There's never been any platformer, John Mahama, or any politician from the NDC or anywhere has said they are going to cancel free SHS. Because I'm paying now, Tiana, Yebusa Ekufuado, Mahama can't review Ekufuado can say cancel. Foolish man, when you know here, when Mahama said reviewer, Bawumia can say cancel. You people are stupidly, foolishly educated. Do I care about your university? Amount for air cost space. People are telling them in their faces. Amount for air building or more shuttle cost space. So people are telling them their mind. A stupid university. So when you people are saying nonsense, we cannot correct you. You are creating the impression. You are creating the notion. You are putting it out there. Say, Obiti baby, Obi free SHS. Why? You people do politics behind the scenes. Because you are for me, say Ghana no. The same way that Isankuma must start here. Oh, I'm to the radio so, I'm to the TV so, and they lied and lied and lied. They built blocks of lies and then they put Bahama in there and they destroyed Mahama. And whatever the Mahama and the NDC wanted to do is Sankuma Kwasiane Egbet Fable. And Kwekuba Kunkwasiafowe, they deliberately destroy what we were going to achieve. And then Kwasiasem no. I took my time to read every single thing you said. You were jumping from somebody saying they are going to cancel and a potential cancellation and somebody coming in and doing the progressive, and that is not a conversation. The conversation is that free SHS is part of our constitution. And the conversation is we need to review it. There's nothing more, nothing less. Nobody obi any Ghana will raise the issue so be free SHS man a potential of cancelling. Wait Jimmy, bro, what kind of saying? When you say something, there's a potential cancellation of free SHS. What are you implying? Because the government in power sell ordinary free SHS. In two cases, the potential cancellation, you are referring to the position. What Jimmy? Mumu saying. And you people think say mukwa brochi ko ye dwuma kitchen nkwase adwuma bi na muko nya nkwase degree bi ba de mo beka na final na mo de misdirect ye chrono direction. Me, I don't give a fuck about you people. Be honest and straightforward in your statement. And no na brofo na yom da chichiri mukuru a enkwase afo mo nyina gu abrochi a motete Ghana e twen say ye de yanko school ni ye jimi nti you going to use words to back a stupid propaganda. In the history of the republic, no politician has said so be free SHS and a senior high school education. Why not? So why are you making this statement? Who is the potential person who wants to cancel it? Boadu. And they do these things every day. Because they have political friends and they have people in this government and they are supporting their nonsense. At this juncture, is this conversation important? No. Is this potential cancellation important? No. Because it has never existed. Unless Yenimse Obi can clearly as a politician in our books and in our records, unless you know things I don't know. Now, shall there be NPP here? Right now, this is what the NPP propaganda system nim. Omato TV Waganda Nina airtime. They want to send a message across to say, Obi betray free SHS. And then go for it. Almost starting on message, almost starting with digitalization. And now, it is possible. And now, call Ghana card. And now, bar almost started free Ghana card and fa and bar digitization and fa and economy need almost stay away from economy. I feel the almost said the last shot free SHS. Now free SHS no, it is not selling. It's young country Ghana for some Mahama so became into Ukaya 2020 before elections. Almost the sound kwara we a good TV. So do you remember this? Do you remember? Okay, side we remember me free SHS kai me ko to aba na wan to aba na maya ye betwem mokai. Yeah, they have started the same thing again, and the videos be added to social media, and now mo born a young girl be no crime mo bo oka or see free SHS and also they have destroyed the girl's life. Women in life are destroyed. So girls yeah omo yes our videos their lives are done. Yeah. San Korea omo force omo akotwa omo video e dey beto TV so omo say omo ko free omo suno their life ankasa san nkora I'm talking to your lives are done. You people are finished. San ko fo omo ye billboards no and these people are telling Ghana for say omo life completely shattered. The NPP used them and these young people they don't know what to do. Some of them came on the news to tell Ghana for say they were used. They cannot even get jobs. But mo Ghana for be mo Jimmy mo nkwara ni bi e na ya tam mo na ya mu video na wo ya video no wie no wo wie he na wo kɔ ensam na wo gina wo kekan no odwin sɛ wo kan wie na wo ho atɔn. You are going to face the world. Enya wo nkwa na kɔ free SHS, enya wo nkwa na wo school hɔ, enya wo nkwa na wo di aduane no, enya wo nkwa na wo da de ntuntum nim, enya wo nkwa na wo da nso nkonsuo nim, enya wo nkwa na wo tena efie 3 months ba school 2 weeks. Enti sansem na wagye atum na abayu abegina TV so ekeka woni ase na wusu no your life is done. Yeah. Before election 2020 this is what they did to you. Kofa boy we. My education depends on your vote. Remember me free SHS. Busamusa obu yo mumwe. Busa who says uncle for we na young people we normally omo free SHS posters and advertisements and busa say aden no uncle for mamba biem say we free SHS no this is where we are. Obusa mo sen kan begin say aban anka free SHS ebe sesa uncle for abrabo no Omo odi omo ye advert in 2020 no, anka at least 2024 there, anka omo life are better. But omo say sanko fu omo wen. And that is what we call progression, or the thing is actually working. But omo say omo odi omo ye posters 2020 no, omo nyina omo wen. Omo can say remember me for no. This boy, his life was shattered. Almost has started the same strategy because Yenkai, Erefia, the Entem, Jimmy. These are the people they used in 2020. Mumusa say about your way away. So we have free SHS now away. So we have free SHS now away, and I can show you where these people are. They have destroyed their lives. And a massacre for a new set of young Ghanaians. And they are going to destroy this group's life. Me busa questions. You see this girl? This particular girl, sa girl we, sa remember me for we are omu using kwara we 2020 no. Team. I'm hoping I come through. But I'm building something. NPP, they use people, they dump them, they destroy their lives. Everything about NPP is propaganda. Every single thing about the NPP is propaganda. Do not. Besides, you sent me two. My team I'm about to show you something. The NPP, they destroy lives. They don't care because it is all about power. Maybe someone say go away. Have you seen her? I'm church pictures. No, remember me set. And I'm starting free here. This is where I started the remember me set. Abranti way away. At a point we saw him on TV crying. They shattered their lives, and the mass of a new set of inquiry. They are going to destroy them. The question is, sir, remember me for we know. Say we mo. Couple of Bawumia Jimmy. Yes, we be a university of Ghana. Man can't tell me. What do you know? We mo politics. They are dumb. They are daft too. Almost your accent. You know, be long sleeves. You know, and the population. It's a clever idea. Also double track. Time man, na almost prepare my journey for double track. No. Or say a clever idea, said double track. If we say in school 6 months, no more between 6 months. Inti ebasana, what is happening? Say before that, no, now in school 7 months. No more between na school is work. In the send them school 6 months. No more between 6 months. And no a brilliant idea. And now what it does, and say a mass student teacher contact near high. We Jimmy. Obia University no. Sa Ashesi University no be no. Omoko double track. Ashesi University no be no. Did he put the university together to make sure say a man for because she had there 2 hours, they be a Pia Begina Bontin, they be a 3 hours, they be a Pia Begina. Or see facility to accommodate all the students who will be admitted. At a particular time in the evening and in the morning, if you are a student of Ashesi University, when you go there, you get a classroom to sit, to learn. Wait, you are stupid. Now, I feel Kanya could do say, oh, right now, no, your population is cost, and that 20 years, no, your infrastructure, it will take us 20 years to build. He has refused to tell the government of the day to complete the project they came to meet. Because you're with the Ghana. Women and Ghana, say, oh, where they will be a university, where they will answer. They know nothing. I'm telling you, hey, where Jimmy flat. Politics no more. He's talking about contact hours and the teacher for more Ghana when you call them. How many times? And these are the people we hail, we say they are smart, they are intelligent. Wait, now person Bawumia running mate. When Ananka Bawumia go find a running mate. This is the idea they sold. Time a double track by no. There will be a school that will soon answer how school works. The first thing you tell the government is before you implement free SHS, make sure there are facilities there. The infrastructure is ready. Now, who be a university no? Who didn't be a university and sana wusi dying? We Jimmy. Now he's trying to make it look like, say, our population is growing. It will take us 20 years or change. So the ones here, we cannot complete them. You see, these are the ignorant people thinking they're educated. They don't have sense. Oh. They read people's pamphlets, people's things they've written. I don't know the bomb bra. Oh, I read this one. Oh, do you remember this article? The lecture, it was a research. I'm telling you. Me say, yeah, the research paper from Mr. Hodgson of the Cambridge University, 1972. I read that, and he's saying, "Some Mr. Hodgson now or research paper no, now or Cambridge, abosio kind, or nimdia koso Cambridge abosio kind." Some Mr. Clarkson now or sa article now research paper no, now or UK or UK Manchester Krasibi and or de what he sees around him no, and or the SR research no. Kwasiato eja quote Ghana. So say somebody is a movie director in Ghana. Na say otro and I say obi tro movie script in Ghana. That person script no otro no, he cannot write the script like the way I bet script no movie no no Hollywood, because when you go to Hollywood, na say you say script be in American Indians, and I say a script about Mexicans. So what this content context now what on Ghana script no and the trust and emfa tinkwasiafo yi omko abrochira no mko tena abrochira I know my junior almost say omoba Ghana na it has to fit. It does not work like that. You start from the basics. They are first division players. They want to think like they are Real Madrid. That is our problem. These are first division low class thinking people, but they have created something in your head. Say they are Real Madrid players. They think better. They don't think any better. Tia sama papa we free na noba defending double track, saying 6 months in 6 months out. When you go to Malaysia, we have a friend we play soccer with. I have a friend in of Malaysia. They also did a busa and say, education at saying, I'll see, it's simple. And I'm saying, how does it work? I'll see. The semester school normal kono, half of the semester is in the classroom, half is practicals. So what happens? And then say, so we call Preseka, nobody school 8 weeks, 4 weeks are strictly classroom. The next 4 weeks, they are working with some companies. They go and do practical with some companies. That's it. And that is how their senior high school education is. Inti unya the other writing part of it, any other grammatical part of it, the same time you are getting the practical part of it. In the theory, the practical are working in the same day, the same pace. Only a school or a skillful and also very smart. That is how it is. And I'm going to say, how do they do it? So the schools are supposed to have these things. So you see, schools, you see, and you be more practical shops to attach the schools. In the theory, the same school is giving them the practical part. Na kwasia waba obi SC schools sibi kaun. Na yensanjini say okay, you see you e-blocks 200,000 and not 500 or Ghana. Now what I want to do is say me person me de me de practical structures ekeka sa e-blocks ni nyina ho. Enti what the practical infrastructure esa keka schools ni nyina, meaning every kid that enters any senior high school, theory wise, practical wise, 3 years no okay. Now the reason I'm saying go for we Jimmy, let me show you something. Because Oko Malaysia in Kranako school at 3 years, piano or skill or practical or theory, they spend half in class, half out of class. So it is not how long you stay in school, it is how practical your educational system is. When it comes to education, it is not how long you stay in school. The more you stay in school does not give you or guarantee you, say, you are going to come out as somebody who is intelligent or who is going to be useful. No. Education, it is not about how long you stay in school or how many theses and exams, any assignments you do. It's about how practical, how the education you are going through impacts you. Until you can be in school for a year, if the system is set right, and the education, the program is set right, you can come out after a year and be better than somebody who has been in school for 7 years. Because Obi Betuma Kobo Soccer Academy wa Ajax, Obi Betuma Kobo Manchester United Soccer Academy for just 1 year. Obi Bebo Premiership, Sakurani PFA Academy na. The technique, what he knows about soccer, how he handles himself and position himself on the field. Obi Abo Premiership for Ghana 10 years. That is the quality we need. It is not about how long you stay in school. It's about how good the education is. Now, and the education minister, catch Ghana for say, Kofo, omo ba power bia, omo jiminti, omo say education. Or say, education minister, Dr. Adutwum breaks down the 6-year quality secondary school policy at NPP's 80 educational project inauguration. And the NPP for say, SS for no person go school 6 years. You know their reason. I'm saying they ought to about Bawumia. So be beko SSR or beko school 6 years or better not SS 6 years. I'm saying 3 years is not enough. In Tisakrano or Kora SSR or Jinimua 6 years. Or right university no koya medicine or say Jinimua 6 years, 12 years. Obe years school 80. Muntie education minister na muntie na no brofo. Na mo assess say san kwasiafo no mpeso budi mu so ende almost somebody to me about Bawumia SS no on be 6 years muntie ni
me hu amaya e was secondary mfiemienso ba ye mra na secondary mfiemiensa pe ene technical mfiemiensa junior high school na sesenke pagya mu na ye secondary no yes say e basic school
we have to
now what is the reason I say NPP 4 asaba biem on say ko 4 buy no be start san kwasesem no omo asaba biem omo say sisi ano enkora no be ko SSR omo be 6 years adentra omo say omo ntia say aban bi baaye NDC baaye NDC baaye no eye JSS from KG any eye primary omo di JSS 3 years baaye no eno omo nyina fall under pre-tertiary education. Into omo no hu ni senya nsenim adentina also akora kindergarten 2 years na oko primary school from class 1 to class 6 years na oba JSS na oba spend 3 years omo hu ni say ofriwa na oko SS 3 years it is not enough into akora ni 2 years KG 6 years primary 3 years JSS eno na fall under pre-tertiary na afei no SS no omo nya 6 years. You see, omo ye try and error. Omo be destroy my life. Into wo ba na we di 16 years no, we di 15 years no, owura SSR obepie no, na we di saying 16 plus 6. Calculate it. 22 years. Now akwara we eka se opeso ko university obetene fie 1 year we did 23 years now owura university na say university omo so ka another 4 years akora ni we university na okoye medicine 6 years be ka ho a na we did 32 years onya nya edwuma da onya the first pay onje the first salary we did 30 years only experience bia or field so onya any experience enti owie at 32 years na afe wasakotro edien wakotro application ya catch say ye 5 years experience na osi okay and then my first degree ni nye ma me san koye masters it koye masters so oya ko 40 years waste akora the life when it come to the United States of America that big Tesla dien enkora bo omanyini 22 21 omo no me more Tesla ni ade o Jimmy they you see in their head you know they think the longer you stay in school the better you become omo Jimmy they don't understand the quality can't we Jimmy you and let me tell you omo plan no omo so tuma Bawumia eno na omo ba abaye into wo ekwie cha na wote me bani wie SSR o wie JSS obeko SS utiwe we di 65 obe wie school abehwew obe wie school we di 72 because okodi how many years our SS 6 years obani wie obeko nursing training obeko university or kwakodi another 6 years because they are going to extend that too. Obani we no. Now there you say akwara ni 32 na ompian free school no any experience, work experience. Interfere na obeden. Yes, I be catch and say uncle pay work experience at 30 years. Uncle fan way we mumu Jimmy. They are doing try and error. The second way. No, the second way. Almost say bibia. It is not about how long you stay in school. The quality, the structures you put in place. Obi bet matina school 3 years. Majority of these kids yes, course scholarship yes, Ghana for excel, how many years almost many school? You want to keep yes, asasi nipa bedi 70 years no. You want to keep a kid in school for almost 40 years because some of them they might not even pass the free SHS examination. They will have to reset. See, some of them they will have to trail a paper in the university. They have to reset. You are kicking and pushing these kids to 40 years. They don't consider these things so because you can trail a paper, you have to rewrite a paper. There are so many things that come into it. Is easier to have a quality education that you exit quick and have hands-on experience into ube release akwara no we 40 years at the end of any kid who leaves school university at the age of 32 33 the life is wasted. Yankopon my bra or my 70 years was as we so yen yankasa nyoma bia yebesua ene nyoma ekwa ewidiem no automatically 20 years asay ye no monsa ye di aduane processed food 20 years it is already gone. Aka 50 years na me kotena school 40 years na aka 10 years when bo bra na sa 10 years no die na odo beye mo boda won inti nkofo de umkwakoko eno bi kano truly life begins at 40 obodo mo ko peg 40 free SS no ube wie school no di 40 years and then agwe abra oba New York Times oba Washington Post oba eyede was Fargo Big Chase obeko managers of more than 22 years. Go to Chase banks around the nation, they when you 25 years obeko ko hu manager eyede o banker we di 22 years 23 years 25 years or you more bank as a manager. Obiti America hired more White House we did 22 years or Juma as a secretary. Obiti America hired more Wall Street we did 21 23 24. What woman Colada went to school at 32. Kwasiafu na mukoto abamo. Now you sit in Ghana near me Jimmy Fuwe, they destroy everything. Go to other countries in the UK 17 18 they're in the university. You are going to keep a kid in senior high school for 6 years. Oh, bodam. And this is why I'm catch them someone to abamomo. With Jimmy, or say, fellow Ghanaians, this commissioning of 80 educational projects is not propaganda, it's about evidence-based communication. Yeti Chrome how from 2017 Kofowe Omanchiri school bako. Aka 13 days ni akoto aba almost project 80 over the bachelor almost mo Jimmy. Yatina Chrome 8 years. En Kofowe to see one school dying anchire you. Aka 2 weeks ni akoto aba almost 80 almost school kwa 80. Almost school kwa 80. Omo tracker bi no ye no we be call na site ni ho site ne call. Do you know their tracker no omo project tracker was the end no site na yira eni ho biem sa tracker bi no omo so omo de buy say omo ye the end tracker no ko hwehwe so be hu tracker ne call site na yira and the omo catch say omo tum the 2 weeks AC school dan kwa 80 ijobo be yi ni nyina akire omo ko ekura so no paint down no mo twa picture we mu Jimmy o. Yeah, when now my chama want to meet TV, any omonkwasi radio, Kesben and Nessa, and omoto. Oh, NPP almost school quantity 80. What bodam? Only 2 weeks is school 80. Now monka most school telegram ke better groma. To be called trapiasi. KGB is one of painting. No the signboard about no more trying picture. I was see school trapiasi 7-bedroom classroom for senior high school. I didn't know why you don't know. Omo de ba be kiremo. Omo kan kure. Yet Chrome Hammer West School 80, Yantin once I got 2 weeks make a trouble over schools 80. What bought them? And now Omugua Santimum no missing for me and Yanom. Almost so a debt. Utra motra asantefo omudu do no atro no mo pe o ka no kra omuwuntem enti o pesa asantini on ka no kra omubi no mo ka no kra no o pesa omunyini cha atwa mo ntro omenyini ache because asantefo ni bi atro na mo omunyini che because they hold on to lies and yen na ye say and yen na ye say and na we di otan ye and kikikikikiki obwa eno atro no wakute ma di 80 enti o pesa okun asantini aka no kra kire no obewurisi a. Yeah. So person ku asantini ntema de bia ka no kra kire eno de wo ye enye hwe ensem a wo kan aduane a wodi nyoma bi a wo ya enipa o yiyi omu obewudanse enche bi obeweja obeyeja ne ka bia say all the no kra ni hia no asantifo ni bi mpenifo ni bi me say o ka no kra kire omu 3 months wan hwe a obomu no mtare wo ho popo o pesa asantini onyini cha asantini kan tro atro ena ma asantini and yet dear any tea and obi na catch ye and yet dear any ebo wetu and yakokun wa ha eno ano no o ka secretary da ho ebi ni ho eno no kutem o try say o dwodwom pe na ne yemu hyehye no ada na waka no kra no obewu atọ so enti say o pesa asantini onyini cha twa ne tro o ka no kra obewu omo de no eno wodwa amenkyere ade bu ha wodwa. I can't travel to America. Muntie story we Adutwum asem obi na no. De bia me ka kire was akwa we okwa America no. School no kira de e ahwedie mu. E charter school. Tie na no angase no asem. I can't travel to America to build schools for foreigners. Return to my country and allow students to remain in old school buildings. Or see on to me to kwa America enko see schools e ma foreigners. So if we Ghana about America, Americans are not foreigners. You travel to come to their place. So you are rather the foreigner. Obia ofri baby abe to America no one na foreigner into way Nicaragua foreigner or Chile or California. Afi wati. The catch say we only experience be with education we Jimmy. Or say he cannot go to America and build school for foreigners. Now so if we Ghana about America, we Americans here are not foreigners to you. You are the foreigner. Say obi free Nicaragua, obi free Mexico, obi free Paraguay, obi free El Salvador. No, to touch the be America or a foreigner. So he was teaching people who did not understand English language. Na a charter school. Or no one America for radio. They got a for. They kind of great job with it. Country here the time be aboard na hwe bia no konda me se me catch them me se we na o kire studies to America and o church article fa no ho TV so and NPP for kofa ne baaye onim bibia and in some amaka abedu aka chem so akwa we nim education bia or studies teacher on send on angasa ka also on ba American basic schools ma foreigners. Now we free Ghana about America. Now what be radio America? How can the American be a foreigner to you? No. You are rather a foreigner to the citizen. So be free baby but toa or then a foreigner. It's we no chere akwesi ye bed. Akwesi ye bed. E wure mu for no Paraguay for no Nicaragua for no aka bed no bed bed akwesi ye and no chere a lion has a tail. It has a big head and a very small waist. Bunch in the or Nicaragua for man K-E ki sa no yo any akotam na baso me Ghana schools so wait akwesi a bad way ye jibio ye jibi buta akwesi a bad no chere no ha o onim bibia onim anything about education. Ye Jimmy and I'm church on Nyoma a Ghana web and a Ghanaian Ashanti who is in California or baby California and teaching and harvest omo buane studies. And on one being a numerous catch them. ɔse Paraguay ne Nicaragua for na ɔkyerɛ obrofo ɛna mo tam de so ɔmɛhwɛ Ghana education so wait de na ɔkyerɛ banchi o a lion say L-I-L no mo kora L ɔse le ɔse L ɔse L-I le ɔse L ɔse no Mauricio don't say that it is le ɔse Augusto hey Mascherano sit here Argentina for no ai omu gu ni class o bebre omu de chitre be aduane curriculum na America for nkwara asuan de memba ni so no nsua bi akwesi a bed standing on the tree enoa no ne mu a akoi ba ya yatam education ama no kwati some ozo mako SS6 years wei kurasi ni o Obaga na be hu sika omunipa keka nkwasi asem na wa out education minister na no brofo a ayeso onyam na ende wa be hu sika di pe opem ma no sa kwa we opem ba chen edutwum oh obi be yesa ma ko hotel ni bo hotel room opem ma chen edutwum oba na nkofo no kire na hey what America ejimi ho aha de oba de no yi o no rules o opem ma se bodom edutwum ono de otena America ne nsanka no oba ha 3 months ne nsaka o enti aha no e territory o America ono omotai nko class o aha no botai wodi ebo agosi a bad way ewurade if I have my gun the bed will be mine the bed I could see a bed standing on the tree where is my gun if I get my gun the bed will be mine and on a church in Nicaragua for no and yet it's a Jimmy Yakofana Baby education so now we need Professor Nano Pukwajman baby ya no Nkola teacher wait my mention my dear for the queen would dear kwa we chi dia so bodam okeka kan kwase asema no akoda wei now ekufu ado so ase bia waka hwe now before beko ekufu ado so hwe o de be enku chi kakra hwe ade bi zo be zo ekufu ejimi hwe ade bi am chira ade hwe ade bi ejapa mesa PDS no kan ho oye wi che wi ya fa ni bobo wi ya osensini wi sei opaso obaba na ohu wi so a aise ohu nkate so akwa we onum wi che ekusie de so baba na nse esi Babylon mu na ochim Babylon na ohu efie Babylon mu a akwa we hwe yesa ya minister ye yina free energy minister daba tourism MVP pa o mese wa obafini so easy o na ti asemi oka ejapa mesa secondi no DMP we jimi onfa bibian ko fie otinkan na opo hey otitivi so I say wabodam Jimmy kasa because na adwene say secondi fo na odi omo so no Jimmy so omo no wi na omo toko fie o omo mfa impuntu nko fie o ko bi o chede akon jogate sa ejapa mesa wi na omo di ko fie o enye mpuntuo they have not done anything and the obiena no I will say next NPP government or say tuma Bawumia every region be establish a hall of fame bibia almost say ento abamba Bawumia no more policy bi ni say ti eto abamba Bawumia region be establish a hall of fame ho nti eba ni amankofo award we gini we embeleze nkote why say moto e Jimmy fo we na mo di tumi a show mu nsem afedi omo so montuma Bawumia na omo nya den na omo embra na region bia omo nya hall of fame award omo policy no
in second D
AstroTurf will be your achievement.
So that's why I was running away from the question.
That is why he was running away from the question. Kwasia we nipa besa kosala akoto abado tourism minister or say or the hall of fame eba region bia we mumu Jimmy na obi was second say we na MP ye busan say dey na why am second for almost 8 years they be out TV so tietiem anopa tututu no anum wi na wo tietiem dey na why am ukrom for or so why park mienu we go so bodu tuo to twene we mu everade jam na yet Ghana na obi aka kire me say I we NPP na ye the future we ya PDS the who mu a aban sesa wa hwe obeko jail we ejapa mesa secondary for PDS no ona na ye secondary to PDS o enti PDS no owom ye jailin kofo obeko bi na ye busa wo say secondy fo akosala ya to abama 90 secondy fo one fair dem belly I want one fair ene wo betime di bini na kwa we nsem o kan o teams mo fair mo be sa shirt say ye koto abama japa mesa adan de na waya amamo a why a park bien. Even the tourism sector, in the history of the Republic of Ghana, the biggest theater in Ghana today, Yetinim say this is a national theater. It was built by J.J. Rollins in 1992. NDC. The biggest national theater, your war official. The award one change the official national theater of Ghana. You might say it is not as big as it was before, but you can't. A political party about Ghana can say we need a national theater. A NDC 1992 and a J.J. Rollins AC National Theater. J.J. Rollins NDC and a John Mahama and a Ratchet Park Kumasi. You bet to about concert or na Kumasi for the one in Sua a fountain in Sua free form light room AC form no will be done. Kojobonsu na ye mayor of Kumasi and the Kojobonsu any NDC Mahama and a Ratchet Park Asante for whom insua a free form a splash light DHS sako form and the man in egu omo ko hwe apo me say na ko ratche pa ko hwe ya ne egu yempa de pa in the history of the Republic of Ghana nan say yetiana eye Marco Craig Kumante and them who the picture be I saw Yari. I go create Mante or a problem or I think say he's sick. Me when the picture be we share the mice with the 80. And I'm say, hey, now kwa we are they say oh Yari for na. Marco create Kumante echo Kumase ba santimemu oh. Marco create Kumante eba santimemu catch the asante for say. We ready. Wakana asakwa kusi bibi asakwa si wa. Marco create Kumante ba santimemu Mr. S pull that for me. Okacha Asante for say obesi bibi friend amphitheater obetwa ahomem ema ye bo ohine ye jaketem amanfo abetira betiri fonton from gim and ye dia sato so ye trust mu nyina afọ adan a makokire kumante say Baba besi amphitheater wa Asante Memu NPP for etia. When my dear friend amphitheater, Mr. S, get me a picture of amphitheater. Omoko Asante Memu so omoko si theater ma Asante for ATSD. So yenya Asante for e di NPP echi aba. Mumu bi mu bedi bini ansa na mowu. Ye bokete boja. Mako kire kumante. And ti asem ya oka sa eye dome na omububu tugu ye no hedenim onso yare you look sick akwa we ko the minister otigana na nkwasi asem he looks very very sick are pale as we the 80 kambo kako sa dome na eye obi private investment sa girl now say already the head of trade fair DNDN sa girl be na share wig sapon no bubu ni nyina tugu me be story no ebubu tugu ye for no reason and the kwasia we say it was unfair to destroy Leslie Fantasy Dome. Hey abra onu ankasa na ban time na ye bubu dome no na ye sector minister and yare abo no ma oba bewu o ka kire say it is not fair and they agi position e free in nsem Marco Craig was with the 80. Hwenenim. I said, Nenim near the Dustin Pod abo. Kwasi asem or your sector minister Gina Home Bubu. A dome na near your event to Hono. NPP Everton Ghana, so won't see anything national Emma Ghana. And I was study here. Ask yourself, the only national thing I want to some based on National Cathedral and other swimming pool. And I know review. The NPP as a party. Yanana Bafwa Kutu ete NPP ebesi ne. NPP see anything called national Ghana. What be that? Say ye din komo. na we be one like I said National Cathedral, National Theatre, like I said Accra National International Conference Center, like I said National DND. What is say NPP ISCB for the national da? Omunye bi da, because the party no idea no enya Ghana wo eye kuo. I was trying to get you amphitheater, but if you don't have it, it's fine. I think I can just pull it out here. Besides, wait. I'm gonna catch you Kumasi 4. I'm gonna catch you Kumasi 4. Say, oh, I'm the idea be a friend amphitheater. I'm be see theater. Kumasi. Enti, ye nyina ye mebodwa. Ye ka say amphitheater. Ba me kire ade omo ntuma anye no. Ade we, omo ntuma anye. Ade we. Ade we no mka so be see ama Asante 4. Say in Crown 4 National Theatre in Tisiano, almost be see National Theatre. We no castle be see Adewe. Your friend amphitheater. Adewe. Concrete need you go form. And na ya den ya hihye bi to say seat. And no sign friend amphitheater. Omo ntumi see am Asante 4. We me ekwa amiti hei. Otum for me asase abetumi see we 10 e wa Asante be me ekwa bedu. Wasiafo we power. Hey, Santini ba. Besides, I got it. Yenya Santini ba. Besides, get me the news item. Bako kreku. Okwa santimemu ko twa ahomemu. Eme ebo kete. Amphitheater. Omuka say, oma jihu sika. Eme da ho. Ye besia ma Asante. Enda nipa da ho gina santimemu ka say, NDC be ye den. Mumubi mubetume di bini. Mumubi. Mo ungrateful people. And intina impuntuo abomo say the Johnson abo akoko. Mo Asantefo ni bi mo nka no kore mo mu bi mo ye nipa bonefo mo mu bi mo nka no kore akwa we ba Asantememu. Let me show you the story. Yeah, I may see the award in the family home. When I power me magasa me pe e power biao say betu abama me say MP it wagene o say Kevin Beba na Kevin pe MP edi or pe minister me come abodam Ghana minister Ghana MP edi ni wom apo me fa American passport to ombra ekuro we mu a akonsafo na akronfo ajantrafo ayemu ma mo nka no kore no membe di MP wom kama bodam metene mo odwa bodam ma me nkyerɛw story no ma me nkyerɛw story no mako kreku yetete ya ma nipa da ho di MPP echi edi MPP edi MPP twampoa MPP di mu atam afiri mu ase akopia mu tirim ahoya ne ɛdeɛn subanfin tantan bi a ɛwɔ mu bi sunti mo mpɛ sɛ mo bɛgye no kora tum guys, don't waste your time. I'll pull it here. My men share my story no. Akwawe ko Kumasi ko gada nipa me Emma Akwawe oko Kumasi Emma Kumasi mpenifoɔ mayor enie my men share. This is the story. Na ko kire Kumasi for the be catch say ye ba be si amphitheater. Ye nya eye Kumasi mayor Sampan kwasia apeteshini we. Ma ko kire oko Kumasi omubu Asantefo se mu bi mu agibi. Mako kreku nie Sampan nie omuso mo ye amphitheater mamu theater no way theater na sebesi ama Santeman. Thank you Mr. S for the video. Theater na sebesi ama Santeman no omo ban no meto wall omo to be 6 inches say 6 feet to say den e no mugya okoy omo nie amenche omo nie Mako kreku oba Asantememu yeti ama mo bedi ni patem mo bi ye bu mu nimtia ye di matem ye bu mu kwasea every day mo de ka no kura kire mo amompe mo bi tete kwasiafo we ebu mu se mo ye nkurasefo wo wudi omde ayemo. This is the video of the amphitheater almost so magisika contractor wie enie ma me kire mo video ni nie. Thank you Mr. S. na me to aso na me body aka no so ne yenko yenim video ni nie ma me kire video no ye kam asema na mubu ofu NPP fo hu se mu ye nkurasefo mu Asantefo ni bi ma me kire video no we na waka kire Asantefo oh yesi theater omomo eno mbebo kete video ne ba ye de ni nyina ba kirewo ye de kirewo ye de di wata begu so na amanyansa aba wutirim hwe video ni nie me na me nko ye dwuma na me nko fa video me kirewo na me ngya wo keke Now what you ameka? So ma me dwuma na me kofa video be kire wa me di watam because be kire say ehun na wutua ka no ehun aketua na wutua no. Enti me kire video, the kire evidence a na ma kire so wagimi. Enti next time no ka say me san kofa evidence from ba me fa ba na ma kire so wagimi. Until so be hu nyansa no every day be ma dwuma ma kofa evidence a be kire no me di watam ene ne results no. All commissioner there no. Okotwa ahomam ne yesa ketima ne man jantre ni di wukumase no. Oka kire so $500,000 da ho. Ye di be si the only chairman Accra de put the sick Accra. Na Kumasi de ne yantu tokuro. The catcher say mo mama NPP afa mo say mo bi mo Jimmy a na odi matam. Video bi a be chiro bi a be di watam. Hwe na me ma meti mu koye dwuma mbre na da wakondwom. Obodam. Be chiro evidence baako be di watam baako. Be dwuma no ho afa mfaso no no. Okon kran no kosi wo baako. Enkranfo mpo de so mo hu bi o. Bi bu say mo amugu asantebe mu say mo amphitheater na ewan. Machem day a commission ye obetwa ahumem $500,000 ye busa say day na utwa ahumem no ka say $500,000 da ho afa busa no so sika no budget ne cost na 500 no wen se budget ne cost a 500 na da ho da wen kwasiafo we na mudi omochi mo soro na mama mo shirt t-shirt gare mo yin se mo ye me omo bebu mu kwasia saa ko bi se Yesu beba mo asantifo ni bi. Me so who say me gina na me gina obi so a me ni evidence a me nkan oh why na ma ko kire ko chen me de mu kase we o chen me I will show you the evidence be you na ma kire nipa no say we jimi na we ya santini this year since say NPP so say otumfo said to crackers obey event kese e Supreme Assembly Hall ye ni any national hall bia wa santimemu na aban a wo ko light to aba ma no from Kofu aban so be sin ne say waba bemu only just an amphitheater in less than an acre land when to me anye oto di me matem say me support Mahama na wonyo twen na yes abana woto no oto aba for a reason enye Ghana mpuntuo nti saa akanfo no mo ka ho no mo woto aba no ubuo mo so mo yakwasea me boa wo saa santini na wo tia santimemu na wo ya be gira weni medi watem ase okwasea ya nya bibia ma no na wo ka kira kanfo no maka ne so omumboa na fa NPP bra power no na ese wo akanfo no maka ne so yakwasea omumbra omumbeto nkwasea ba ne support o party no uwia na o sa to fimu wa umbusa questions ompe impuntio ntia de na bununi ahantani asantini fantini asini ekwapimni omo maka no de na omo so mo de omo babrewo etena santimemu toma NPP. We got these are facts. Oh say the more we dwan we be wagam you. So bia wa kume mo abehu no kro na beje wo nkwa. Oh mba no gu asanso bu achichi a na asanso bu achichi mi no mo nyina wo. Omo nyina ebi wo yare wo mo ho. Omo nyina mba susa. Enda na dwumi no ka sei esoro to ba ko ba so obewu Saturday be ye we ma de kro. Sa mba ni bi ejimi. Ohia se be bie hospital amano no. Onte sa de na se. Na adwene say asenso buachi na ne konsa akokɔ nti we de e ya asantefo party oba bewu na asenso buachi ba kɔ UK we jimi me se de oba bewu park ne da hɔ ne ye bɛbɔ oba tent o park ne so aye yie asenso buachi bɛba ma 200 Ghana ne abokete ehira no e ma nakɔ wo ye kwasea ba hospital siwo regional hospital siwo yembie na momfa nhwɛ mo ma no o ma kwasea we abegina woni so ma kɔ bie interchange won kran but baba ye park amount waboduku efrantuma betena de chi yesei uyo dwan momba be wuse moa ni munyansa amen ko benim amen kira ade bi wa na na dan ko ekufu ado bodamini no aka asemi ekufu ado say says you have something for me again says besides say magokire kusika $500,000 no $500,000 so inti obisa say how did the budget change $500,000 hey magokire kudi NPP besides leave these fools alone. Yes asenso buache ne mma e wo scholarship so e wo Canada kwasea otirichi ye asenso oba bewusa akonfam mo emba ne bi mo agimi ntina Ghana ye wa ha ye mba ne bi agimi papa asenso buache magu abrochiri they are on scholarship e wo Canada Now we na Census Chinsi Hospital mau. Se we are any afarisi wona enda na dwi. O fibroid ba. Na wo se ye no. A wo betumi ewu no. O do kwase ati ne chi ye. Census be park. Ye be bowo ene wo ba. Wo tent wo park no so. Dia ya wo mu no se sa astrotef no wo betua anse na ye we yi wo so. Mo gimi. Bobusuanfo wo so mu tua. Ansa na ebie astrotef me abobɔ tent wo so de wadaka agbesi so. Munnim nyansa mo mba ne bi. Mo tete bantama ho na politicians we use mu say moa. Mo nyina mba abotuma to am NPP emfa me ho. Na me yes wo aba wo to no asantime mu na fa me ho. Nya papa. Ye wa asantifo nyansafo ade me kan no te ase. Because obi wo ha to zi ka say na esi a yare bom ya. Yonkuma kura yare bom no ye MP minister kura wo wu. Na me yare bom sisi a minim say gidi de be ko amewu. Moti asantime mu ye boji so na mu yom ahyem. Asantifo ma amifo bebre ye boji pe na mu yom ahyem because we say gidi o kwa obewu. Se wi ani afarisuo emfa mo ho. Mu nyina mo ye walking dead. Sebio nyansa ene de bobra wo. Enye bitawei bidowei we hu emihi dabi. Nipa 90% amote asantime mu. Ye bo gi pe na mu yom hyehye mo. Efi se mobusu afo dodo mo ko gi no mo ma. Intended na ban betena na hospital akese bi ni siwo. Eno how park na woni age obehu se wagimi intende unam kumase na doctor ka say yes say de ukoji yes ye abena beba biem ni no mutom ntoma because abena bewu kwa achi ye gina to gi o obewu ende omo ebeje o ma to gi 80% ombewu dodo nso asantefo adan a gi no facility no entumi moawo enye modern intende your boss say ye do nia ko to gi obi o ha otie yi ase ne afre no na otie na na champion panana nanam panana nanam panana nanam panana nanam nanke be yedai obeti sa na phone ne bele na be yedai a se habana so de ha dwene mo ma star ba ko nanke be yedai na yo ya oto anwum hu se NDC ni bi to oto mana ye ne ya nanke be yedai tisifia nanke be yedai a na ne yere frɛ na phone ne frɛ no na to bana so ya fire abenade asem kwabena o maame odaji o se we asem ba maame ewu Jimmy yesi astrote for ma ye boji so na yo ma hyew nanke be yeden ya nanke be yeden na yo ya na maame afi ne se park wo ho owu a ye de kwa kosi so aye de wakeeping kwase asem se ya na etem mo so na moto de ekuti aba nanke be yeden na yo ya ebekum nyina Usunami yo no usunami ya ai ku na jump on watete na hwena no ai na we jakon ru kakra o ye de kura wo ginam na nke be ye den na nke be obie ne no gina kamera nim na nke be de na yo ya oni agye wo kura na me ye ne mo wo ka no kura na me ye ne asoso mo na nke be na no phone ni bom o se abena kura so ha adwene na nke be ye den sisifia nanke be there mama me 2 club wo send this bi to oya hunani otuma na ye ne ya aba we de e be je firi omu nsem we mo ye be wie mu nanke be den nanke be there nanke be de na ya na the phone belly usuna me ya o say blow an kakra nanke abra e say osibia na de na koso ofre from sa no brabo achi o ma me odaji o for the ready ba me wu ready kweche wu okono omma anke kasa ne ma me da sewi o so sewi de omo ya de ye kasa ne ma me ko jipe odim se wuo e de die chire nanke be ye dan nanke be ye dan nanke be ro yo o je be kra na me ye mo o ka be chupa na ba utimu me the echo bem yeah no crowd na me ya mo agwa ma boda ene de omo de abane ye we ye sisifia ni bi utare sisifia wan ya froso we yire de po ne fibroid aba ya de na asensen wiem oji unim so bewu sisifia ni bi we ye sis me say oyire bewu ema sa astrotef no yakobo bo tent wo so esie do reality bi da ohun se mo bi mo ejimi ma me nkyere ade bi nana adodankwa ekufu ado se wafa nurse for pole or see we see school I be go dey hear me Ekufuado say oh sorry oh where's Ekufuado Kojo Ponkroma kasa Kojo Ponkroma say Kojo Ponkroma kasa wa complete Bawumia campaign ni nyina and the NPP for sorry omo commission way omo commission way and na Kojo Ponkroma ba TV so o see commission dey obetima commission o na mfaso obi eni so Ponkroma na eka o enya me na meka and the interview Kojo Ponkroma ka say why buy any commission pa na commission who ni saying and omo bie we o chom so because o commission obetima commissioner mfaso obi eni so because o commissioner hwimfiri mumba Ponkroma na eka mum
commissioning of projects alone in the weeks leading up to the election will do any magic. It just forms part of a plethora of activities that you embark upon.
Ponkroma say my man to NPP for adwum say commissioning of projects no e be change bibia just an activity or catch the Ghana for catch the NPP for into other ochamo sorry a commission way or say we no a concert or say a drama or say so say NPP for commission way just activity keke it does not really show say election will be winning if we say omo nim say omo party na nkasa de omo ye no emfa abamba we your Ponkroma numa seb intend who say NPP for gina say almost school 80,000 or catch omo say sa school na muka mu nyina mu nim say mo boa part activity keke campaign in some Ponkroma say NPP for some omo kan mo mama adwini mre fie na enya no kore de otebrofo kire mo machechim the also otebrofo kire mo machechim enti Ponkroma ka kire Ghana for say we jimi na obema NPP for dadawa or see sa commission no it does not show say ade no mo ye no kore for campaign now what to work at him say I what to work at him say I and the Kevin NPP for omo dadamo now hwade bi wa ha sa akwa wi Mahamudu Bawumia ma menche wade bi wa ha na memfa mo pon hwade de biam ka say Bawumia na adwene nye dwuma and obi ka say mempe na asem ohun sa asem we Bawumia kwa santimim no ko ka asem bi wo ho Mahamudu Bawumia say Dr. Bawumia plans to transform Ghana into a major medical tourism destination in West Africa. Bawumia say yato abama na obedane Ghana medical tourism destination obesisi hospitals akesi okokana we okokana santimemu tama na okasa asem no na sewia ene afarisiwo esi asantimemu ohun amuso omojimi
sikano ewo ho so it is going to be done
ogojina kumewu ohu ogo kumewu no ogana kumewu fo no ena oga chom so nana me pese me see hospital akesi ne Ghana be ye West Africa no medical tourism site obia be fra bruchira ba hospital wo Ghana ogina santimemo se wi asiwo ena kumewu siwo ena osaka che kumewu hine so nana se sia no eye de nursing de college no ya gisika Bawumia ene de Bawumia Unsa hospital evaso also nanya kwasia we ne ka kire say obe choose Ghana card over anything.
Give me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because
we gina Ghana for him ka kire say he will choose Ghana card over infrastructure. Kwasia penya ko gina Kumasi gina santimemu kumewu ehe no kokan no but time bibi okoka asem no adan we stadium omo ho no omo ni makenkan omadwere wo fom omo mu bi wakọ asantimemu se wi asiwo ma pro kumewu hospital siwo pro eye afarisiwo pro ogina asantifo anim wo kumewu ka kire mo se me ba besi hospitals akese sa kwa we sa gina monim so obechusi Ghana card over infrastructure. He will choose Ghana card over interchange. He will choose Ghana card over a hospital. Asia we sa gina ho tira me ka kire mo se go for we campaign no omuhwe wenima na mato kwase afufu ama ho no wakodi Bawumia campaign no eti se osono maame eti aduane ho ohwe wenima na wahwe aduane a wo pedi ejotumi hwe wenima se akwa we wejimijimi maame ntekese ma no mama ne kakra bi owe Bawumia campaign no omuwe audience no Bawumia campaign no omuwe audience no. Besides, which one is that? Bawumia campaign no omu we audience no into omu we audience ni we a normal stadium ahu say audience we na we mama dwene wo fom kakra so we mu de yi omu to abasa nkokɔ he mo me ba be si hospital akese na hospitals ni chi na se we asiwo na afarisiwo ohene te ho o ka kire ohene ne say upon hospital na mejegu obe 8 years man apro no ma onkofo no to aba ma me na me si hospitals akese aka kire mu say NPP fo hu asantefo so omu jimi na ne kufu ado kura beto abagia etia Bawumia na me ka kire wo Ghanaians, we have done everything. Aka 14 days near Tuaba. There was set me catch the Ghana for Nina Maka. Nane Kufuado, final. Nane Kufuado say, Orona buying, I employ 200,000 health personnel. Kufuado. Kufuado say, over 200,000 health personnel recruited under my administration. Nane Kufuado say, wafa health personnel over 200,000 in Juma or Ghana. Wait, whom some way Jimmy? 14 days. 2-tier NPP. Omni bibi amount. Omwe Jimmy. Oma say Krono. Omwe Yamo. Omwe Kumo. The only time I over the right to elect a leader, to take a decision that Obian to me engine free with him is to vote and vote against them. So when to me and just had to me from Musima, I'm be to Sabwa. Nane Kufuado ejina Ghana for him catcher say, nurse for any doctors our form krum ha ejuma eye over 200,000. Yada wuti krum ha e makwase bi ka say I minim de beto ama no. Ekufuado ne Bawumia mo ombe use mu se mmoa. At this point, this statement, we are nursing trainee at our school. You need to understand say Kufuado ne NPP no omo hu se mo Jimmy. We are nurse at we school a utifia Ekufuado bu so yakwasea. All the health practitioners are mutifia mo enye adwuma anye from school. Na ne Kufuado se mo Jimmy and the catch Ghana say wa fam adwuma 200,000 people. Mo na munim yafu adwuma we hu the power is on your thumb. Vote for John Mahama. Look for the umbrella. With Jumaya Bakope, Oko box ma hwehwe chinie no. Na hwehwe John Mahama enim na fa si nchen. Adaka nim pepepe na tuma NDC na bo aba no ho ban. To abama na Kufuado from 2016. Esa etina Ghana abedu this point we have all seen. So Bikacho say they cannot compare what was there before Kufuado came to power to the Ekosunda. Na sani pano payo deliberate. And anytime Bikacho must say you drew some point in our life as a country. Your nipe bi o Jimmy. They have bad energy. Omo adrenaline say the more they fool, no, the more they become relevant in our conversation. And it looks like as a nation we have followed a lot of unnecessary foolish people and then yet they abedru hande because I feel say as a nation no South Ghana and then as also otoaba you should be able to know why you are voting. I'm not supposed to be asking you adentina otoaba for you to tell me say and aden dabi saying to obi take decisions or beto ama NPP a saa nipa no onim de we hu inti also beto ama NPP. And when people take positions, there are so many reasons in Tiango for a taking position. There are so many people in Ghana today. They have taken this position, say, I'm about to aba ama NPP because a ferry any nimwasiye. Yango for be decided say I'm about to aba ma NPP because I'm feel say abana ye kwatono Ghana be ye there and can say Ghana be could the NDC for nsem there and can say. You get what I mean? And untina utimi busa obi a oti social media say aban we enye or say yes or say oh na ade ntina mentuma NDC then we busa ne say inti say wo say aban na etiso ne nya ade ntina NDC no person be ma NDC no opportunity or say oh na say NDC ne de betuma NDC a na NDC wo ho e na nkwasiafo we bae inti what do you want to do at the end of the day untimi so kan chem say enisa Ghana yenya president Your uncle for so ha. Oma to aba at the NDC for governance. Atoto sa governance we hu. Ehun say sa uncle for we jibi. We can play so many things sir. Sanke si wo NDC era and come ye sure say Ghana no anka asay. Inti at this point you know we a young man now shemia. Majority of the young men watching me and the John Mahama say oba obi twa betting taxing. Majority of Ghanaians from 1992 NPP started by power a car say oh S Gracia yin free ho ko for buy atamos buy and the John Mahama catch Ghana for say S Gracia obi twem. So I don't really know what will make somebody say Mahamudu Bawumia na wabetena so 8 years and then nisika ahye o hwe ne ho pepra ne ho fin bibia nkoso still all catch say oh meto am Bawumia because of free SHS abra onim say they need to free SHS no sika or say no time ana free SHS ni wo na on say sika sa they need to ne mayare a omukom they need to how enkwara no ba fie kura brofo kura muntumi nkebi they need to send ya sika school some asay nanso boapayo sa nipa na na adwene say Ghana ni be ye die see e de be hye NDC for nsem die and the meto abana ma Bawumia any NPP magana na say and this make am say ye wenyansafo bebre Ghana ba ejimi fo no so doso and we don't have time in you ebiem. From 1992 we have spent time on unnecessary foolish energy. We have concentrated on fools too much and neglected important vital things that will change our lives. And Nintina drew her as a nation because it looks like you were spending more time on foolish people who think foolishly, who don't want change in their lives, personal lives, and even their extended family life. And it looks like as a nation, we spend so much time on we spend so much time on, without due respect, animals. Say we have to focus on we basically lost track. And upon all the things there are some people still in Ghana saying say inform Ghana NDC no. So you have to understand that there are some group of people in Ghana and about Ghana, they just don't want the betterment of this nation. Say a chrono anko sibi omo pa a chrono embo. That is what we are living with. And we need to move on and leave such animals behind. Aka 16 days. Obi a otini Jimmy mu a ose de ekoso or penesono, you cannot change that person's mind. As I'm being very honest with you. Aka 16 days to elections. Obi a we Jimmy. The ekoso nyina we hu say nya or say still obeto ama NPP you cannot change that person's mind because the Jimmy ni baby start here no you cannot take the next 16 days to convince that person not to vote because a Jimmy our team a mentality a one team a adwiri bi eda ni team say on person nipa ko bi bedi ni so anase on person party bi bedi ni so anase a anwoye ne boapayo say se nipa bi bedi Ghana so de nka Ghana ne mbo. Let me be very honest with NDC4 any Ghana for omunim nyansa. Obi a we Jimmy a waye na kuma mu say me de NPP kume medjuma say minim de ekọ ye nyi adwuma bia ye di atem na nado danko kufu da current private jet ebi si history mu da e di jantrafo ye huni nyina enso meto ama NPP sa nipa no the next 16 days or 10 days no untumi change na adwene. Let us get these things right. Let's not pretend to say we can use 16 days to change a fool. No. Some people are born foolish. Some people grow to be foolish. Some people love being foolish. You cannot take 16 days to change a foolish man or woman. I say a foolish man or woman because obi a wajipin years obeto about 24 we be and we 18 years and over or you're matured. Let us pay more attention to necessary things a bit to me aboye things that can change our lives and abaye bit to mato emanasisanya brabo not to waste time on some stupid people they are bent on being stupid. Let's move our energy from there and look at the positive side of all of us going out to vote and sisa Ghana aban way na NDC na why be dano embetra. So that's all. From end copy election day, me nye ready say me ba be catch Jimmy say sa Jimmy ni se sawadwene to my NDC. Me nye. I am here to still open the minds of intelligent people. Obohu light na imre bi no mo Jimmy or omasesa omadwene. They are the people I am trying to let them understand say the decision they have taken, moving from that archaic mentality and stupid mentality to now look at things in a very honest perspective, you know. Those are the people here. It is not Jimmy Nina or no or say the party trying to fruma. Inti onim se obre or the whole team no. Ta Jimmy no. That is not the reason why. Those are not the kind of animals I'm looking at humans who have looked at the issues, considered their future, and have decided to vote. Omuna make sure ding. Omuna make sure say it is important to vote and to protect your ballot. In this award, I will say, I come on TV and I say, I am doing this show because kwasiebia otene kwasiema onye na adwene say obeto abasa na brabo ono na me pese me convincing na, then you are making a big mistake. I am talking to those who are reasonable and have made mistakes before and have changed their mind to say me yes ankwasi adini biom sankofo no. There's a distinction between those people and an animal who knows the mistakes are why and so no that who team intinam kasi ebi ye moa ebi ye nipa nipa ene nu no ho esesa na adwene eye de hia ene de fata se obi hu se waye ade na so hu se ade oye no amboa no ansesa ne bra na oda ho timu a also hu se one emmoa ene se until you don't waste your time to change an animal into a human. I got 16 days. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time on an animal who is bent on being an animal. I mean, yeah. I want to tell the young people, the older people, the smart people, the people who need the change to affect their life. You know, I'm telling you, let's encourage each other. Let us be positive. Let us go out in our numbers. Change this government. Vote for John Mahama, the NDC, and change these group of criminals. And no. Wait, and it's a complicated and difficult. Say asama make way a difficult, complicated mawa. Na say uninyan sa wasa ode to aba. Now, let's, Mr. P, Mr. S, guys, stay with me. Let's look at a few things. Now, Adeboha, I know you refi ho kakra, and there's a reason why intia yakoto about we no very important to say. Yakai home every day what has happened and what is also going to happen again. Say yentiki decisions that will change our lives. Now, Mukai say Nanado dankwe kufuado ba santimemu ko kwabre. Odina konya ba santimemu eka kire Ghana for say. Okachira Santimai. In fact, before I go there, I want to show you a video. And that video, no, it happened in Sola Tuna Kalba. And it's a short video of Besa Michiro, and it's a message I want to send to the Ghana police. It's a message I want to send to Dan Parry. Dan Parry, you all know, is just a spokesperson of the Ghana Police Service. He has no powers. They're not saying, oh, he knows they have taken the powers from him. He needs to speak. And in Ghana, Ekasa say the Ghana Police Service will take force and do. Dan Parry knows they have taken his position from him. He's just a ceremonial IGP. When was the last time you heard Dan Parry speak? Now the Dankwe Kufuado ne Bawumia Napo who they want to come and rig the elections for them. Dan Parry, nobody should take Dan Parry serious because Dan Parry does not take the decisions. When it comes to police deployment, when it comes to who goes where, when it comes to who is going to cause problem, Dan Parry, the IGP, does not have the power to do it. Onim. He is just lying to you people. And to say, Onona Ebeche, the Onkwaha, the Onkwaha. Dan Parry is just a ceremonial IGP. Only power be to take any decision. Come election 2024. In Kwafua, your best small Monkobo, a year Ghana for who buying police for more Ghana. Dan Parry does not have the power. Or no, you're in the Tuakunya on an Amhokwa.